Step right up. Welcome to the show where the masks crack and the truth starts to glow. DJ Dark Lantern in the driver's seat. Yeah. This is the Losers Battle Cry. They call us the losers, yeah, we wear it proud. Out in the shadows, but we speak it loud. You built your fame on a camera lie. We built our name on the reason why. You chase the clicks,
You chase the fame, twisting truth just to make a name. But every frame's a house of cards, where the storm coming through your yard.
we see through the script, every angle you play. You can't hide the cracks when we light the way. This is the Losers Battle Cry. Voices raised, we don't comply. Pull back the curtain, let truth ignite. We're the fire in the dead of night.
Yeah, we ride, yeah, we testify. No disguise when the truth goes alive. Led by the lantern in the sky.
Hear it now, the Losers Battle Cry.
You talk about rights, but you twist the game. Cherry pick clips just to spark a flame. Playing the victim for a payday spin. But we dig deep, show the truth within.
Every lie leaves a trail behind, and we connect what you hope we miss. You can shout freedom in every post, but truth don't bend to a counterfeit twist.
We don't hate, we reveal what's real, and the truth cuts deeper than anything you feel.
This is the Losers Battle Cry. Voices raised, we don't comply. Pull back the curtain, let truth ignite. We're the fire in the dead of night.
Yeah, we ride, yeah, we testify. No disguise when the truth goes alive. Led by the lantern in the sky.
Hear it now, the Losers Battle Cry. No script, no spin, no stage parade.
Just truth in the light that the lies can't evade.
Built your throne on a fragile disguise.
Now watch it fall.
What is going on, everybody? Good evening. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Losers Club. That's right. We are having a late little stream here. Went earlier with my man, the legend himself, Mr. NCR. We went over the LIA trial and the shit show that it was. It was, that whole fucking thing. Welcome, everybody. Big shout out to my mods, everybody in here. Hope you're all doing well. Shout out Cicero, Church, DG, everybody. Jenny, how the hell are you? Uncle Artie, great to see you. Juggernaut, Jared Reed, just subscribed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, my dude. I hope y'all are doing well. Audit them, good to see you. How are you? Welcome to the Losers Club. Yeah, I got you, Cicero, but until he actually, goes past that line, don't even worry about that. We're here to have fun, make fun of people. Mostly auditors. Now, last time on the Losers Club, we were going over the debate that Chili had with Team Skeptic. And we got a little interrupted because of the damn storms that came through and knocked out my friggin' power. And by the time everything came back up, well, it was a little too late. So we're going to continue with that. We're going to go through the crazy history that is Chili the con artist. I think odd of them has a screw loose and being a sensitive bitch. Oh God. Cicero, do you need a hug? Don't be feisty, girl. Chill for me. Yeah, no, like, but this is this is a good place to just chill out, have some fun, have some laughs. Some shit goes down, I will handle it. And y'all don't want me to go into that mode because, well, somebody comes at my peoples, you don't want to fuck with me. I'll make you cry. We love him. He has the greatest church. I don't think so. I don't think he has the greatest comedy channel. I want to say like the funniest out of all of them, just for the sheer like stuff they do, is probably Glenn or maybe Siberian Tiger. Yeah, no, that was not Cicero. Out of them, no, that was not. That was Jim. Griffey, how the hell are you? I hope you're doing well. Hope you don't hear any snoring right next to you right now. So yeah, we're gonna keep. Let's start a D&D session: frauditors versus anti-frauditors. Wait, then who would be the dungeon masters? I hate it when people don't. Yeah. It doesn't bother me. Y'all know me. Y'all know I got a very, very, very long fuse. And, well, when that shit gets Cicero, you would DM? Ooh, that would be interesting. Man, that campaign would be wild. At some point, she partook in blocking however I forgive her by giving her a virtual hug, but only if she's pretty. She's very pretty. And she didn't do anything to you. Okay? Whispering in the wind, good to see you as always. No, out of them, we don't give out our real names around here. We don't do that. Nope. No, 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 no. Everybody deserves their privacy. Everybody deserves to have some fun, blow off steam. That's what we're here for. Man, Jared, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. Don't worry about that. We are definitely gonna talk about that. Because that would be very, very interesting to see. I would love to see that. Janet Camacho, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Great to see you on the other side. Whispering in the wind, my popcorn is popped. Hell yes. And if you don't know about me and popcorn, I love freaking popcorn and I have my own popcorn bowl. Now, if I'm going to the movies, on the other hand, I can't bring my popcorn bowl, so the popcorn bowl might have a defect at the movie, might have a hole in it. We don't know. All right. Mrs. Tom, great to see you as always. I appreciate you. So, last time it was my man, Team Skeptic, going back and forth with this douche nozzle, with this gaping hole of idiocracy. I mean, just, oh, he's so dumb. Like, I've tried to watch some of his lives, and it's literally like when you were younger and you would go, like, if you're up in the middle of the night or whatever, and you're trying to, like, skip through cable and you go on QVC and it's just infomercial after infomercial. Yeah, that's all it is with him now. Just lies, bullshit, slander, racism, and infomercial for his stupid fucking product. But that being said, please hit the like, hit the subscribe. If you're feeling generous, my Cash App and PayPal are down below in the pinned comment. We love having you here. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, welcome to the Losers Club. That's right. We're having fun around here. So let's get this bullshit going.
Carlos Miller from Photography is Not a Crime coined the frame First Amendment.
Come on, Chili, you can do
You're
this.
right.
Your
Go
people
ahead.
who are watching this that come and troll my channel. So it's ridiculous. Worry about yourself. So now you didn't answer any of the questions. Why did
What
auditors
question?
ever begin?
But to keep the government in check, to
Not
make
just
sure
the
it's
government, what was
checks
going
and
on?
balances. I don't know. I don't know
Carlos Miller,
Cicero,
the.
you're 100%
Carlos
correct.
Miller from Photography is Not a Crime coined the frame First Amendment, coined the phrase First Amendment auditors. So let
Okay.
me ask you a question. Why did Carlos Miller back in 2012 begin to film police? Why did that happen?
I don't know. I don't want to speculate
Because
on
he
his
got
reasoning.
jumped and beat up for filming.
Bad cops exist. Bad people exist. It happens.
You have a First Amendment right, sir. You
I
have
agree.
the right to film anything in the public sphere. As a matter of fact, I'm for a
You
surveillance
cannot.
state
Uncle Artie,
But you.
I know
against
you
the
do.
police.
Cicero,
so
you're
we
good.
film them at all
You are
times.
good. Don't
Then
worry
why do
about
you
that.
think they wear body cams? Like
And can you get access to the body cam footage? Yes or no?
Hey, obviously you can. Go look at
Very
Glenn Serio.
seldomly.
Oh, come on, man. Glenn Serio
Ronald
puts
Green
it.
was
They put
murdered
him up
2 years
all
ago,
the
2.5
time.
years ago. They didn't get the body cam footage for 2 years. Elijah McClain was murdered. They hid the body cam footage. Matter of fact, let me just make this
Hey,
announcement
you're
right
right.
now.
It fucked up shit happens.
Email
You're
me,
right.
I don't mean to talk over you. If you email
Go
me,
ahead.
No, he means
can't
to talk
get
over
body
you.
cam at
But let's be honest, he talks
gmail.com.
over
I wanna
everybody
hear
because
your
he's a
story.
dumbass.
I need on the subject line city, state, and police.
I mean, he talked over me when we were having our debate, and you see how that went.
Organization that won't give you the body cam footage because it is an
Do you
absolute
verify the
travesty
stories?
what's happening.
Do you verify the stories, or do you just go off of belief?
There are people who have dead children that can't get the
I'm
body
just
cam
asking.
footage.
I'm just asking if you verify the
Jenny, that's because thank you, Cicero. Damn it.
stories that
Damn
are
it, you
told
got
to
it
you, or
before
do you
I
just
did.
say,
Fucker.
"Man, this story was told to me. It sounds great, and it's exactly
You can
what I
look
wanted
up
to
the
hear."
obituary.
I'm asking you if you do. I'm asking.
course.
Okay, that's all you have to say.
Not
Don't
only
get
that,
offended
let me
by
just
that.
tell you something. When I got on the phone with Craig Ellingson and listened to a full-grown man who's a real man's man, I listened to that man break down because his son was murdered on a Terry stop when they
All right.
stopped his kid in a boat and accused him of being drunk, which is Sitz versus Michigan State Police, 1981. And where he lost your right to be free in your traveling because police can stop and check you based on an extension of Terry versus Ohio. They stopped Brandon
If you're
Ellingson
drunk
on
on the
the water, pulled him to
boat,
the
that's
side.
fucking
He said he was
dangerous,
driving
Chili,
the
you
boat. He was
dumbass.
perfectly fine, but they needed to make sure that maybe he didn't have chemicals in him that made him so he wasn't fine. Even though they weren't going fast, they were back trolling. And then when they put him in handcuffs and put him on the boat, because you have the right to detain, which is against
Yes.
your First
Uncle Artie,
Amendment right
you
unless you're being
fucking beautiful
arrested,
bastard.
they put him in handcuffs and he drowned.
But the thing is that okay, well if that happened, that is fucked up. But I don't know that all these stories that you're telling me, I'm taking them at face value and giving you the benefit of the doubt.
I don't
that
want
you're
to
not
talk
lying.
about stories. I don't want to talk about Long Island odds. What I want to ask you is very.
I just said that.
question.
I just said that his exact
right?
actions
Mrs. Tom, that was a
contradicted
very
exactly
good
what you
reference.
just said. You said they cannot put up a sphere of influence. They cannot put up a bubble around them and say this is my investigation
Chili,
bubble.
all he does is
you
just
may not
obfuscate.
enter it.
That's
And
all
when
he does.
someone who, of course,
has his
Long Island
talking
Audit
points
says,
and he
"Oh,
won't
I'm
fucking
just walking down the
even get it."
sidewalk, guys."
Right.
Cop
You're
says,
still going on
"Go
about
back,"
Long Island odds and you
because
refuse to answer the question. Let me ask you this
because
the
it's
fifth
an
time.
exact.
Why are people auditing
Salute to delete laws? Are you kidding me? The dude is a moron. He's not even entertaining. He's a lolcow to make fun of. Because his ideas are so stupid and ludicrous. Mr. Thomas, how the fuck are you? I hope you're doing well. You were so freaking funny earlier today in NCR's chat. Man, that was so good.
Police.
I just told you to keep the government in check, to make
Right,
sure
because
that.
police are murdering
Did
people
you
who are
not hear that?
unaccountable,
Yes, I
and we
know it
can't get-
happens. It happens. Yes,
and we
you're right.
can't get the body cam footage anymore.
That's we see body cam footage all the time being released. So the
Yes,
fact
Chili.
that I'm sure
It's
there's.
true.
I'm sure that if
You
you
can't
want to
laugh and
cherry pick
shake your head. We
individual
see it
cases
all
in
the
which the
fucking
body
time.
cam does not get released, then you will be able to find several of them that will all match your criteria.
Jared,
but if you go
yeah,
How
and
many
you
people
look,
usually
here
does,
right now
my big
watching
Terry.
this, the 400 people, how many of you people can't get body cam footage?
Who gives a
400
fuck?
people watching mine. How many people watching
mean-
yours?
Chili, your sycophantic fucking fans will absolutely agree with you no matter what, even if it's the stupidest fucking thing ever, because we've seen it a million times. Hey DJ, you never followed up if you heard my song. No, I don't think I did. I remember talking to you about it. I don't think I got around to it because of all the craziness, all the live streams that have been going on. I mean, if you wanna, I mean, if you just like give me a link or something like that, I mean, go for it. Yes, Mr. Thomas, your call to Leroy Truth was mwah, chef's kiss. That is not what I was asking you. You mentioned something about goats. What do you mean? Oh God.
I don't know.
How many
Hold on.
people can't get the body cam footage? It's
Oh,
ubiquitous.
by the
and it-
way, everybody, the man Blue Bacon is in that chat room, and you know whenever I see Blue Bacon, I gotta show him some love because that dude is amazing.
it is a
7
pandemic of
nine-
injustice across America. It's disgusting.
9:35.
Why is he
9:35.
debating a
so
washed up
look,
Power Ranger?
Love
how
you
woman?
many
guys.
bootlickers there are? There's double the amount of bootlickers that there are people for justice.
Why is
You see
everybody
that?
a bootlicker though? Why do you consider me a bootlicker? I stand up for
Because
the
you
for the
support
Hey, audit them. The snide little comments and whatever. Please stop. All right. Just stop. All right. There's no need for that. We're trying to have fun here, man. Like, if they don't answer your question, just honestly just move on. It happens all the time to everybody. Like, there's many times where I'll say something to one of them and like just go over their heads. Don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. This is a place to have some fun.
the constitutional
detainment.
rights.
You
I
detainment.
support legal detainment, not just
There's
detainment.
no such thing as detainments made up by the
That's
Supreme
your-
Court in Terry versus Ohio. The only reason the cops should ever be able to touch you is if you're being under arrest for a crime.
So why hasn't it been overturned?
Because every 60 to 120 years, the Supreme Court, after all those justices are dead, the new justices overturn it. Guess
So-
what? We're on the cusp of change.
Yes,
with
Mr.
Terry
Thomas,
versus
it is.
Ohio.
Let me ask you something. You're a constitutionalist, correct? Is that fair
yeah.
to say?
Tomatoes?
Okay. I just
Yeah.
want to make sure
Let
I
me
don't
get you
want
one,
to
buddy.
mischaracterize you.
I got you.
What gives the Supreme Court its powers?
Marbury versus Madison.
No,
The
how
ninth-
was the Supreme Court established?
The Supreme Court is established by Montesquieu's book called Spirit of Laws.
That's not
published in
true, whatever,
1750, in French
No.
and English in 1752.
What's the
check-
constitutional
That's your
amendment
word
that
for you, tomatoes,
gives
my
the Supreme
boy.
Court its powers?
Article 3 of the Constitution.
Okay, so you're a constitutionalist and you believe in Article 3, correct?
I don't believe in Article 3. The Supreme
Then you're not.
Yeah, Artie, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, when that shit happened, I lost some respect there. Cicero, don't worry about. I got this. No, don't worry about that.
Not a
I got
the
the
constitution.
I got the
themselves for
horizontal.
judicial
Don't worry
review in
about it.
Marbury versus Madison, 1803.
Then-
That wasn't right either.
Then you're not a constitutionalist. If you're a constitutionalist, then you would accept that the Constitution put the Supreme Court in power, and the Supreme Court has ruled on this to say that it is legal and it is valid, and it's not a violation of the Fourth Amendment right.
The Supreme Court is
Mr.
not the power
Thomas,
in
come
this
on
country.
now.
The people
Be
are.
nice.
We are the sovereign, not the Supreme Court. This
And
is
do
factually
we
fundamental by Jean-Jacques
write the
Rousseau's
laws?
social contract.
Do you and I write the laws? Yes or no? Who
Yes.
writes
Mrs.
the
Tom,
laws?
you're
Who
a
writes?
G.
No, we do not. Who writes the laws?
Yes, we do.
There will come a time when some of you can engage in open panel. However, we can start off by text messages. I absolutely not. Nobody ever should not be absolutely not be giving out their damn cell phone informations here. Nope. Do not do that. No. Mm-mm.
How do we write the laws? When was the last time
Jesus
a citizen
Christ.
wrote the law?
Okay, let me explain it to you. We are
It's a
based on
legislative
Republican-
process.
Skeptic is
It's a
literally just
legislative
We are
saying
based on
some
a
right?
Republican
very,
system of
very
representatives. Meaning what that means is
you know,
Yes, I know
normal
this.
people
stuff,
vote
and
for
Chili
representatives
just
in
can't
their
fucking
area.
comprehend
We
it.
are
It
the
just makes him
sovereign.
angrier
We
and
empower that
angrier.
person to do our
And
bidding.
they
What is-
used your voice, and up the line, it continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Your voice is part of that little voice that grows bigger and bigger and bigger. And that little voice is what empowers the Constitution. It's what enacts the Article 3, if that's the one that gives the Supreme Court its powers. And it's what tells the Supreme Court that they can look back and evaluate an individual case like Terry versus Ohio and say that it is not a violation of
I
the
will
Fourth
think
Amendment
about
rights.
playing it live.
Your
I
voice
really
did that.
don't.
Even
I try not to play like music I don't know. Like Terry's different because I know for a fact like he made it and everything like that, and he's given me permission. And I don't want somebody to come along and because I played yours, strike me for it. So
if you didn't agree with it, your voting voice did that. You should be
Let me
proud
tell
of
you
that
something.
and make
You'll
changes
see
with your voting voice.
1-900
You will
below
see
me.
Terry.
Wasn't that that's almost close enough where that could have been an actual number back in the day, Artie. It really is.
versus Ohio fall in our lives.
No, you
No,
won't.
it
Every
won't.
single, let me tell you something. There's the Taft Court from 1930 to 1930. William Howard Taft was Chief Justice of the
1930
Supreme
to
Court
1930.
from 1920 until 1930. Almost every single
Well,
case that
Cicero,
William
I
Howard
will
Taft
play your
held to
stuff.
be
You just told me not
constitutional
to.
has been overturned. Why
Oh,
is that?
gotcha. Okay, I see what you're
Because
talking
now
about.
that we can look back on history with different lenses, we can see that what they did was unconstitutional. Olmsted versus United States,
It's not
1926. A
unconstitutional,
lieutenant
you
in the
fucking
Seattle Police
worm.
Department is arrested for what?
Mrs. Tom, I
Bootlegging,
love
like
you.
all the cops did. Why the FBI
There's
was
bad
created.
people. We all agree on that.
Cops
Like
are the bad
Mr.
people
Thomas,
because
come
what
on
they
now.
do is you give
right.
someone
There-
absolute
bad
power
people
and then you
exist.
send them to integrity
Bad people
training,
exist.
and that's not gonna work.
Politicians are bad people. Cops are bad people. Auditors are bad people. Normal citizens are bad people. Bad people exist. People take their power and
Like, have you, Mr. Thomas, actually ever heard goats mating? It's really fucked up.
do things that they shouldn't be doing with it, and it happens all the fucking time because humans are humans, and that's hey,
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm
I can
not
agree
gonna
with that.
play it
I'm
right
against
now.
that. Me and you would agree on that aspect right there, that we can both be against the idea that corruption should be
Do I
supported.
want the NCR
but
housing
we
curse
cannot
videos
throw away
you
law
did?
enforcement. Law
Fuck
enforcement is,
yes.
is an
Message them
extension
to
of
me
the
on
executive
No,
Discord.
we can
branch.
throw away the term
Absolutely.
law enforcement in the trash. What we need is
Why
security
would
and
we?
education.
Why would you think
Oh,
humans
Mrs.
are going
Tom,
to
you're
change
so
their
sweet.
nature and just not break laws? If given free reign to break laws, you think we're just not going to?
Okay, before 1980, what were police called? Were they called law enforcement?
They're
It
called
doesn't matter
police.
what they were called. They're called law
Yes,
enforcement
it does.
officers now. What were
Terminology
they
matters.
called?
What were they
What
called
were they
before
called?
Terminology matters. Really, Chili? This coming from you? Because you say some fucked up things and you say terminology matters. Well, police officers aren't pigs. So, I mean, you kind of, need to take your own advice there, bud.
Called in the 80s or 70s. What were they called?
They were
I don't
called
know.
peace officers to
Okay.
protect and
They're
serve
called
across
law
their cars,
enforcement
is what it
officers,
said.
but whatever.
In 1980, when that piece of garbage Ronald Reagan came into office, he changed the name to law enforcement to make cops enforce drug laws where they were incentivized by getting bonuses and enhancements for their
That's not true.
police department. To
I think
That's
we
not
can
true.
all
Ronald Reagan
agree
is the
that
chief
there was some
executive
fucked
who
up
ruined
shit
this
that came
country
out
the
of that.
most.
Yeah, you're right. There's some shit that fucked up that came out of that administration in regards to crack, cocaine, marijuana, all that had problematic effects on America. Things that we're
Not
still working.
problematic. We created
No,
a prison industrial
hey,
complex
I
that
agree.
is
Hey, you know
overrun
what?
You could barely hear me, Mrs. Tom. That's kind of weird. I'm sorry. Maybe I could change my volumes there. I'm probably not close. Oh, over the video. Okay. Duh. I'm stupid. Cicero, stand up for that goat racism stuff and references and use your mod stick. Wait. Hold up. What's racist? I don't understand. I don't see the racism in it. Yeah, I'm low over the stuff. I have my, yeah, it's been kind of a long day. Oh, it's because Chili is talking. Okay. I'm not kidding when I say this. We don't do racism stuff here, okay? And if I see it, I will address it. But them saying something about goats is racist, I don't understand. I'm always willing to learn. So, if you could tell me how them, okay, fine, Mr. DJ, you could play this song whenever, leave your honest feedback. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I will do that. I am nice, but I was just very confused about the racism part. Like very, very, very confused.
But hey, That's the point that you and I can agree on. We could talk about prison reform. We can talk about the history of prison reform. But what we can't do is
So earlier in the day, there was an NCR stream. Goat conversation? Well, I don't care where it stems from. They're not saying anything actually racist. If they're saying somebody looks like a goat or talks like a goat, sounds like a goat, whatever, unless they're saying something like truly outrageous behind it, I don't see the racist part of it. Okay, I got to check this out from Uncle Artie.
Test.
Oh, that's dope, Uncle Artie.
NCR housing cursed us.
Okay, let's show the first one. This is from Uncle Artie. Oh, we'll show the first one. It's really fucking funny.
You are cursed. NCR housing cursed us. You.
Oh, that's so good. Okay, what's the second one? What's the second one? Hold on. Let's get it back.
You.
Shut up. Come on. Let's put it right here and
You are cursed. NCR housing cursed me.
Uncle Artie, that's really fucking good. I like that. Oh, that's really fucking funny.
You can't just say I'm a constitutionalist, but I don't agree with Article 3 that gives the Supreme Court the power to make the decision on Terry versus Ohio.
No.
That is not fair of you to say that you're a constitutionalist.
It stems from a racist putting that label on me because of my perceived ethnicity. So when people use it around, they are using it as a derogatory term for the person who no, you cannot. So there's few things in life that you could say are utterly racist. So like saying the N-word. But making a goat joke, not racist. Sorry.
But you don't agree with the Constitution.
The Supreme Court should be elected and broken up into 6 different districts where we elect those people, and every year they should be up for impeachment.
That's
year.
a stupid idea.
Listen to me. So let me just give you this.
That's your opinion, though.
No, hold on. The 17th Amendment passed in 1913 does what? It makes it so that instead of the House of Representatives appointing senators, we will then vote for senators in 1913. Why does that happen? Because the senators are colluding with big business during the Lochner era from 1897 to 1937 to give all of the benefits to big business.
So
The
so what
senators are the ones
basically
who are creating the Lochner era.
what you
Let me
want to
finish.
do?
Audit them. You have no fucking clue on what's actually in somebody's heart. Okay? Saying that it's just racist. I get it. That just makes these people followers of racism. No, that's fucking bullshit. That is a stupid logical fallacy. That is a bad argument. Do better.
Hold on. You want to
Let me finish.
institute a term on the Supreme Court judges, and I agree with that. There should
Not
not
a
be.
term. I want them elected.
But 1 year, a 1 year term. You think if we should
they should
rotate
be in there for 10,
Supreme
they should be in
Court?
there for 9 years. Every 3 years, 3 new justices come into each different district elected by the people. Every single year.
But that's talking about reforming the government, and that's fine. That's a whole nother topic.
100%.
That's a topic for another conversation. Let's.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Let's just try to stick.
I
to
love looking
what
over
we
and
were talking
seeing
about,
some of the
First and
Losers
Fourth
Club
Amendments.
over here.
Because
Like right now, here's pants.
we're at button heads on that right there. We're button heads on when it comes to the First and Fourth Amendment.
Okay, so
I'm
so
hung
what
like
I'm
a
saying
goat.
to you is detainment was created so that cops could grab black people in 1968.
That's not true
And
at
why
all.
is
but
it
That's
so
why
whatever.
the
honored
term
now and has
detainment
not
by
been
Hugo
turned
Black,
around?
member of the KKK, appointed to the Supreme Court in 1937. That's why he creates detainment with Earl Warren so the cops can run up and grab black people. Am I
Just out of
lying?
curiosity, well, I mean, that's your interpretation of it. But let me ask
No,
you a
I'm-
question.
No,
That's
it's
fact.
your
Well,
interpretation,
let me ask you a
Chili.
question. How many Supreme Court justices are still around since 1960? What would you say,
Oh,
67
Cicero.
or 68? Just so I get it right.
You got to speak in your microphone. I can't hear you.
All right. Well, okay.
Okay, so he keeps doing that whenever Skeptic brings up a really good point and like just throws it back at him. He fucking just like tries something like, "Oh, I couldn't hear you speaking to your mic." Blah 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 blah. Of course, we know what's in people's hearts based on their comments. That's not true at all. That's not true. we know people who are like smiling good people that find out they're horrible fucking people in their heart. So that's not true.
How many? What year are you saying this happened?
Yeah,
1967.
Pants was over here.
Okay, so in 1937,
Mrs. Dom.
FDR
Here's
appoints
Blue
No,
Bacon.
Hugo Black.
the Terry versus Ohio. The Terry versus Ohio.
Terry versus Ohio happens in 1968.
1968. Okay. So, how many Supreme Court justices were around in 1968 that are still around today?
They're all dead.
Okay, good deal. How come
And?
Terry versus Ohio hasn't been overturned then?
It will be overturned.
How come it hasn't?
Because all the Supreme Court justices have to be dead, and then we have to look back on a lens through history and
They
go,
are
you know
all
what?
dead. They are all dead. Every one of the Supreme Court justices from Terry versus Ohio are dead, right? You agree
Yep.
with me on
Okay,
that. That's
so
why I
then let
asked
me
you that question.
ask you a question. Why
Okay.
was Olmstead case of 19? Why was it overturned?
I don't know that. I'm not familiar with that case.
Because those Supreme Court justices died, and then the new set said, you know what? It's not right for the government to tap into your phone. That's ridiculous. And so they overturned Olmstead versus the United States.
Okay, but why have they not?
Every single court case that William Howard Taft ruled on has been overruled.
Okay, but except
Okay.
Terry versus Ohio, right? Or is that what you're saying?
Terry versus Ohio passed in 1968 by
Yeah,
Earl
that was
Warren.
yeah,
Let
that
me
was
give you another
37, right? That
example.
was 37. You said was the
In
Taft.
1937, FDR appointed Hugo Black to the Supreme Court, who was still on the Supreme Court in 1967. Lifetime
Okay.
member of the KKK, an absolute piece of trash.
Actually, he wasn't a lifelong member of the KKK. He keeps doing this. He was still like, yes, when he was doing that, he was a fucking scumbag, but he wasn't a lifelong member of the KKK. I hate when he fucking tries to pull this shit.
Bad
And
people
what he
exist.
does
Absolutely.
is he creates this magical space called detainment, so the cops can do a little bit less than arrest you.
Yeah, so audit them. So the name could have come from like something nasty, probably not racism, and people can still use it and not mean it in any racist way. I mean, so by them using it and it has no racist connotations, then it's not racist. Yeah, I got
But
you again,
handcuffs
Uncle
are
Artie.
absolute torture. Have you ever been put in handcuffs?
Oh, we got another one. We got another one.
You
Nope. I gotta go full. Oh, fuck me. I did not mean to do that.
cast.
What the fuck? Why isn't it? I don't want to show all my stuff here. Wait, what the hell? Brigby! How the hell are you? Brigby has tipified. Does Chili love anything more than the sound of his own voice? No, the only thing he probably loves that close is probably maybe Charlie, but Charlie's kind of a puppet for him. So I mean kind of. I cannot get this to go how I want it to. How the hell? Why is it doing it there but it won't do it here?
NCR house and cursed me.
Okay, that's pretty fucking funny, Uncle Artie. Yeah, that was a nice little extenuation of them. Randy, how you doing? I hope you're well.
Yeah, absolutely. Who hasn't been?
So you had your handcuffs behind your back for a long period of
It's
time?
not torture, bro.
Yeah, audit them unless you violate the TOS or just become an unsufferable a-hole. Not gonna do it. That's not who we are. We're the Losers Club. We're not like them who, like Chili or any of the other ones who just block freaking people. So,
Bro, I've been in the military. This is having your hands handcuffed behind your back is not fucking torture.
Let me cuff
Sathale,
you
how
up.
the hell are you doing?
It might be
I hope you're doing well.
It might be limiting your freedom of movement and your liberties. But during detainment, I'm okay for that being.
There's no such
Stop.
thing as detainment, dude.
Yes, there is.
When your motion has been stopped, you have been arrested.
You were detained the other day. On your video, you were absolutely detained, right?
Okay, I'm going to answer this in a little different way because now
Wait.
the difference between
Wait. Also, Sathale, did you just say fuck me? What did I do? Sad.
digital era today, 2021, and detainment of 1968 is now, once a cop says, hey, I'm giving you a ticket, you're in this detainment area, I should be able to agree to be detained. I'm on camera.
No, you
And
don't have
then
to
if they
agree to
want
shit, motherfucker.
Then at that point, he doesn't have dominion over me. He can't tell me sit on a curb, sit on my car seat, do all those
Cicero
things.
language.
I don't want to have anybody who has
But he
dominion
can.
over me.
You're right. You're right. You don't want to, and I don't want to either. But that's unfortunately not how society works.
Stale's gonna
No, no,
spank
And
me. I
that's
until
swear.
the
how
Supreme
society
Court,
Telling you, Stale's gonna come over here and spank me.
is going to work in the digital era.
and until the
We're
Supreme
entering
Court
into
overturns
a surveillance
it.
state era, whether we all like it or not.
Okay,
If
I agree.
Right now,
I
if
agree.
rob
I
you
agree.
And I run down the road, the Ring camera system
They'll
will
know.
catch me.
That's right. And
Okay, there's
I
no more
understand.
getting away. So what we want cops to do now is sit back and film. Let me give you a real simple example, the most
Mrs.
common example of
Tom.
policing in America, where we need someone to go into that room. Domestic violence. When a man beats a woman, we need guys to go in there and stop him
Hank,
from
how the
beating
hell
her.
you doing?
Sure.
So what do?
I hope
But
you're
do we
doing
need
well,
to do that
Hank.
for
Protect the
murderers?
victim.
Do we need to do that
I
for
had a blast
murderers
with you
and
earlier.
pedophiles and all that? Do we need to go in and say,
are you talking
Matt,
about
how
criminally
are
insane
you?
people or the
Good
police
to
state?
see you
There's
as
a big difference.
always. I got the popcorn
well, I'm
bowl
saying,
out just in
let's
case for
say
you.
that,
And Mrs. Tom over in the horizontal literally just spelled out, because she's amazing and it's funnier than shit, cursed. One letter at a time. I love you, Mrs. Tom.
okay, give me the example that you say where the only time, domestic violence, right? Give me,
Yeah, Matt, it was.
walk me through a situation in
DJ, at least Cicero didn't say moist. Wait. Cicero didn't say
Moist.
weird.
where a domestic violence event occurs. When would the police go in and stop the guy from being domestically violent?
So what the police always do is they'll put you in the most violent situation and say, what are you going to do? What
I
are you
agree.
going to do?
All
And
done.
I've gone to lots of police seminars and trainings and all kinds of things.
No,
okay?
he hasn't.
So now here it
He's
is.
such a fucking
Let's take
liar.
the most violent situation. Two guys are fighting it out. A knife is involved. A guy's beating his wife, whatever you want. What
Oh,
we
DG,
don't
I have
want
such a
is we
fucking
don't
out of
want those
context
jackboot
clip of
thugs to
her
go in and
that
kill
is
my
so
kid
fucking
who has
funny.
a knife and he's mentally
I won't
deranged.
play it, but
Protect the
it's
victims.
really fucking
Protect
funny.
potential victims.
I
Film
agree.
the perpetrator. And then let the perpetrator know you're on film. The judge is going to see this. And if
And
you
if-
continue,
and-
you're going to
and
get
if
more
he-
charges.
What if he continues to bite? Yeah, but what
do?
do we just wait for him to beat his wife? He's standing there
Yes,
with a knife and
yes.
say,
Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard it. Chili advocates domestic violence. The only way you should ever, ever, ever go to jail or be separated or, be put in quote unquote torture cuffs is if you beat the shit out of her. Weird. It's almost like he advocates for drunk driving as well. Weird. So fucking weird.
guy, you're on camera. Don't stab your wife in the throat. You're crazy, bro.
If
I
you're
mean,
getting called to a domestic-
respectfully, you're crazy. Respectfully.
No, hold on. Wait a minute. You put me in a scenario, decided what it was, and then capped it. It's ridiculous.
No. You said the guy has a knife, and you're telling
That's
him
not
that
what I
he's-
said. You convoluted.
Okay,
two or three things I said,
hold
put
on.
them together, and
I
then capped
thought
it.
you said
'Cause you're
that the
talking about
domestic
love when
abuser
the other
had a
people
knife.
come up here.
All
It's
right, go
so
ahead.
fucking
Say
funny.
your
Okay.
scenario again.
What I'm saying is, let's make it you and me. You and I
Okay.
get in a fist fight, and you're getting beat up. The cops.
Skeptic. Okay, I'm saying this right now. Skeptic would still to this day fuck up Chili.
Come. and
I don't
what do
like
they do?
this. I'm beating you up, okay? So the cops come, they're
I just-
saving your
I
ass.
just
They're
think that's
saving your
ridiculous.
ass. I know, that's fine. That's fine. So I'm getting my ass beat by little man over here. What are you, like 5'3"? Okay. So I'm
Yep.
getting beat up by
Yes,
I don't
that's-
want to get into a physical. I'm just saying. You guys are in a fist fight.
Yeah,
I'm not-
that two
I was- I
guys.
just
All
thought I'd
right.
stick you a little
No,
bit.
you're I'm
Uncle Artie,
having a good
you're
time too.
probably
So
not
that's
wrong.
fine.
So
Two guys getting a
guys are in
fist fight. Yeah.
What do we want to do? You know what you do? Film them. Have the authorities stand there and say stop it. And if they won't stop,
That's the
let 'em go.
stupidest fucking thing ever.
Well,
Yeah,
you
let somebody kill the other person. Good idea.
can do that in Texas and Washington, and I'm okay with that. But there's
Yeah,
other
but they
states where
separate it
society
if it
has to
gets too
step
far.
in. And,
Boots come in and hurt them.
no, in Texas and Washington, we can agree to
To a certain
whatever
point.
it's called. Not it's mutual combat. Is, well, that's what it's called. It's the actual term.
Randy, dude, do not go down that road, okay? Skeptic has more than apologized and everything for that. Like, he yeah, that was a long time ago. He feels horrible about that to this day still.
Term is something else. It's like a consensual assault
Consent to
is
violence or something.
consensual assault is the actual term that the law uses. But if a
But
cop
that's not
shows
what's
up,
happening. How many fights have you seen play out where the cops record it and stand back?
well, they're not going to record it and stand back. Like it's
No,
not
record
like.
it to show the judge.
Well, I mean, if in
it's mutual
Texas, if
combat,
they require it,
Chili,
if they
it doesn't
request
fucking
that, or
matter.
in Washington, if they request that, then the police officer has they can make their own judgment call on to whether to let it happen or not. But if it's
What I'm
consensual,
saying
then
is
we don't have
you don't
laws
wanna
that. Go ahead.
I don't want to interrupt
ahead.
you. Go ahead, sir.
No, I was saying that for me, when it's consensual, like I've been in several consensual fights. Like I'm not
Right, Brigbury?
Like the
Yep.
police have come up, find out we're fighting. We say, hey, we got an argument. It's consensual. They let us go. We went our separate
I've never
way.
seen that. Have you?
Yes, that's
have?
like my
Does
childhood.
anybody have a video of where police allowed two people to fight it out? Because what I'm actually suggesting
I'm in
is
Texas.
that we no longer have police that grab people. We have police that film people and then verbally tell them, I'm going to show the judge I need you to stop. Because
That is
at
the
point,
stupidest fucking thing
a
I've
man
ever
of law and
heard.
order, I would stop fighting. I would
No,
say,
you.
I punched this guy.
That is complete and utter bullshit, Chili, because you don't fucking stop arguing and yelling and fucking screaming when they're trying to tell you to calm down.
Girlfriend a whore. I punched him in the face, right? Whatever.
Mhm.
And then I have to deal with the judge. But when
Yeah.
the police show up or the authority shows up and says, you have to stop doing what you're doing, I'm filming this, I'm going to show the judge.
Yeah,
Because we
Uncle
now
Artie,
live in the digital
Team
era,
Skeptic hasn't
that
killed
means
anyone
the Bill of
lately.
Rights comes to an actual reality. What James Madison and Thomas Jefferson always wanted to be true, even though they owned slaves, they couldn't possibly be of the moral character possible to follow the Bill of Rights. They didn't have the aptitude to do it.
You
Yeah.
can tell
Now with
Chili
the
doesn't know what he's talking about because the actual first declaration, okay, they did put in stuff about there about slavery, and it did get changed around, unfortunately. But Chili doesn't understand that.
digital state
Like
that we
he thinks this digital detainment bullshit will actually stop anything. No, it will just get people fucked up even more because oh no, you're recording me. You don't have any power to stop me. I'm gonna fuck you up and then run.
live in, we can make the Bill of Rights become a reality, sir.
Well,
Where
Chili,
the police are there to enforce the law in the terms of the judge is going to be the sentencer, not the cops. Two
Yeah.
guys are having mutual combat. The police show up and they film it and they go, listen, guys, I'm asking you to stop. If you don't stop, the judge is going to see every punch thrown after this is going to get you more charges.
So
That's where we need to get to.
all right, look, you and I have had a great conversation. We can always revisit this
And
conversation.
Mrs. Tom,
at a
not
later
only
date.
that, you have
Answer
the
last
best
question.
hair as well.
Why are people auditing police today?
For
To
clicks
hold
and
them
views.
accountable.
Clicks and
I
views.
don't see
Right.
anything wrong with that. That's why they wear body camera. They hold themselves
Well,
accountable.
we're not getting the body cam, dude.
So, but I don't care. But that okay. But I don't care if an auditor films the police. That's not my position. Is that I'm against auditors filming the police. I'm actually okay with that as long as they maintain their distance and allow the police officer to do his job. I don't
But
think
what
that's a
about when
big.
they're
I
filming
don't
for
think
the
that's a
distance
big
thing?
ask. I don't. And
Okay.
hey, in support of the First Amendment, I don't feel like that's a big ask.
It's not.
Okay, auditors, did you hear what he just said? What he said is he supports you filming the police, but don't interrupt them. You know
Correct.
what? I can kind of agree to that.
During an
because there's a cop beating
investigation?
on someone.
During an investigation. Okay,
Chili,
think of it
you
like this,
interrupt
right?
all
Think of it
the
like this.
fucking time.
You're
Take
the
your
driver
own
of
advice,
a car,
dummy.
right? And a cop comes up and he says, "You just broke the law. It's okay. You're willing to get your ticket. You made an illegal turn. Whatever the case may be. We'll just say that you're okay with it. All right." And here you are with an officer. He's filling out your ticket, and some guy runs up and interrupts
does it
his
really, Whispers?
investigation. Right? Interrupts it because he thinks that he needs a few views, and he's gonna be he's
That
gonna
is
make sure
not
the
why he's
cop.
doing it.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, Houston
he goes
versus
up
Hill,
there.
1987. Why did Mr. Hill
Listen,
interrupt
let
the
me
police?
finish this. Let me finish
Go ahead.
this. You
Go
as
ahead,
the
I'm sorry.
driver, do you want the police officer being taken away from your ability to get your ticket and get the fuck out of there and get back home just because some jackwagon wants to come up and put his phone in his face and say, "But it's my right to interrupt your investigation," and look at the driver and go, "And I don't care what you think either." No, it's not appropriate. And then get the hell out. Stay at a
Okay,
distance.
so allow me to retort. In the 1987 case of Houston versus Hill, your Supreme Court that you worship so much said that you have the right to interrupt police. Mr. Hill interrupted police when they became physically violent with his friend. when they started being physical with him, at that point,
Chili,
the auditors will interrupt and say, "Hey,
there's
you're
still
violating that person's
limitations to
rights."
that, Chili.
But rarely do auditors walk up and start interrupting the investigation. That's an oddity.
What?
That's not as normal it is of people filming them, and then the cop walking up and saying,
That's
"Hey, you're making me
exactly what they
uncomfortable."
do. That's what makes. Look, man, I'm not against auditing, okay? I'm against what they're doing as the auditor group. The people who audit today are horrible people. They don't care about the First Amendment whatsoever. Go look at their channels. Their channels are filled up with bad. Hold on. Hear me out. I think no, I'm not saying. I'm saying auditors as a group, I think are horrible people, because what they do is they go sensationalize these. They initiate the interaction.
Uncle Artie, I remember
that they plan to sensationalize for money. It's not about the first.
Sathale? Okay, I'm telling you this right now, okay? Number one, I'm going to message you afterwards. You need to get Star Trek Bridge Crew. You and 3 other people literally take stations on like a starship, like they have the fucking Next Generation Enterprise, the OG Enterprise, and like a newer one, and it is a fucking blast. Me and you are going to be talking.
First Amendment. It never was about the First Amendment for them.
I think we're both. Are you a Gen Xer?
Yeah, I'm sure I am. I'm 44.
How many years did cops harass us and follow us around when there was no camera?
I never felt that way as a kid growing up, and I grew up in a poor neighborhood around multicultural.
That's Mrs. Tom, not Mr. Tom. Audit them.
Before I was 17, I think I was arrested maybe 3 or 4 times.
Right. So you went to jail for what? Did you create a victim?
Oh, here we go with the creating victim bullshit.
I don't know how to
I
don't know how to properly answer that question. I was a stupid kid.
Yeah,
I don't know because I don't know what you mean by.
We're definitely going to talk because I'm going to teach you about modding Beat Saber so you can put in a shitload of like your own songs that you like on there.
Create a victim. No, if there was any victim, they were.
Did you physically hurt another person where you created a victim?
There were times I was arrested for assault. Yes.
Okay, so I'll say that. Did you think you needed to go to a dungeon when you're in puberty?
Did it change the way I saw my life with every time that I got put behind bars? Yeah, absolutely. And I eventually stopped acting like a child and grew the fuck up.
Yeah, you
became
grow
a
up, but you didn't
I became a
need to get
contributing. I became a no,
stopped
absolutely I did, because if somebody just stopped me and said, "Hey, skeptic, stop committing crimes because that's bad," I would have never stopped. I needed the diversion. I needed to go into jail and see what it was like and say, you know what, this ain't for me, and I changed the way I was. And that, fortunately for me, it happened when I was a kid. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to go down that road with you, and I'm going to say, okay, you got education about what the bad side of breaking the law is.
Yeah.
However, you could be educated without being tortured and put into a dungeon.
It's not torture. It's not a fucking dungeon.
That's not torture. That's not torture. It might be torture from a subjective perspective. I live in Texas. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, what part?
North Texas. Come on with it.
I'm going to drive.
Let's go ride some horses.
In handcuffs for 10 minutes.
Okay. And what do you think it's gonna? Yes, I've been put in handcuffs before. I've already told you that.
Like going with this
but
torture.
It's not torture.
Chili keeps going with this fucking torture cuff narrative, and like 2 things: we've seen him arrested multiple times, and he's not yelling and screaming, "Oh, my arms, my tiny T-Rex arms, my inflated arms that I inject stuff into." No. Also, Chili, more people buy handcuffs. Not for law enforcement reasons, buddy.
Now, and you're going to tell me if it's torture.
Well, if you want to try to hurt me by putting me in handcuffs, then I'm sure you could do that.
There right now because she's wearing her torture
bad
cuffs.
Cops do that, right? Bad cops, not all
Most cops do that.
Oh, play that? Yeah, I got you. You can play the
God.
Yeah, the hurting one, or as I like to throw out there sometimes, remember everybody, Chili says he's not a violent person and this and that, but he also said this.
Hold you down and fuck you right in the ass.
He wants to fuck me in the ass.
Yeah, I would.
He wants to fuck.
Yeah, he said that.
Handcuffs are torture.
Bad cop. Come on, we're gonna learn terminology here. Bad cops, not most.
No matter who puts
My thumb is numb. Yeah, I remember that.
I agree with you that bad cops do this. Not most cops, not all cops.
Handcuffs are
bad
torture.
cops. No, they're not.
Handcuffs are torture.
No, they're not.
What?
They're not torture.
They're
The
not.
last 10 videos I've seen, and even the video I made with my cousin Tawny, handcuffs are torture.
No, they're
Handcuffs
not.
are not torture.
And you,
You'll have to convince.
I've seen that video that he's done where he puts his cousin in handcuffs and he tightens those motherfuckers way too tight. No, he's full of shit. The only time they might get like, where they're like painful is like if you're fighting with the police and they're trying to get them on you really quick. Then they loosen them and they make sure everything is okay. And how do I know this? Oh, yes, because I was a CO. Jared.
Me why they are. Why are they torture?
Texas, and I'll put you in handcuffs.
And okay, so if I can put you in handcuffs and show you that they're not torture, would you agree with me that they're not torture?
Absolutely. Show me. I'm ready.
I could do that. I could easily put you in handcuffs without torturing you, bro. I mean, I was in the military.
You know why you can't do it? Because I work out all the time. My shoulders don't pin, my wrists don't pin behind my back.
So let's say you're an anomaly.
And I heard that's not true because Big Terry held his arms back when he was in jail. You know, gave him the... Yeah, DG, you're right.
You're an anomaly to the population. No, let's...
Randy, did you really just put torture cuffs are always torture?
Let's just say that you're the anomaly. Well, then we can't say that handcuffing people is torture because one individual in society or one small group of individuals in society have issues putting handcuffs on.
Oh, Uncle Artie, like literally right now. I got him. I got mine next to me. I still have mine. Yeah. Remember, Blue Bacon proved him way the fuck wrong by actually doing like 3 or 4 live streams with his hands behind his back in handcuffs, and he wasn't tortured at all. You're a big old baby, Chili.
That does not define something as torture.
Yes,
it might
DG.
be torturous to you, but
Chili is a vegan. He loves tossing salad. Oh, he definitely loves tossing the salad all right when he's in jail.
But it's not torture.
I put a sheriff up the other day of his video, him being put in handcuffs, and he cried about the handcuffs the entire time.
He's a bitch. Anybody that cries during a traffic stop's a
AT, I don't talk about myself a lot, but I am an auditor's wet dream, especially this one motherfucker on the screen right here, because not only was I a CO, I'm also an elected official. Yes, Jared. Yeah, he did like 3 or 4 streams the whole entire time. He had them on. He had them behind his back. One of them he did it because I think he broke his foot pedal, so he had to do them from the front so he could switch things around. But yeah.
Bitch. Yeah.
The sheriff, he wasn't physically crying. He was in torturous pain. The sheriff was.
Yeah.
I saw a guy get arrested.
Yeah, and women act like they're in pain when they give labor. You know, everybody has a reason
Dude,
to bitch and complain.
You agreed to the 10-minute handcuff challenge. I can't wait to show you how it feels.
Dude, if your intentions are to try to hurt me, then I'm not going to go through with it. But if your intentions are to say, no, see, that is your interpretation. That is, I'm telling you, you have a subjective viewpoint because I've never experienced that and I've been put in handcuffs.
You can't put me in handcuffs and put my wrists behind my back.
And the funny thing is, Chili, that would be...
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong.
We've seen you arrested, dummy.
You are different than the general population. If you cannot put your hands behind your back to be sufficiently cuffed.
But you guys could agree that they can be torture cuffs if they're used in a torturous way. But he thinks that they're always torture. It's not a big deal about those labels about it because it is or could be about coercion. What? No, but like he says they're always torture. And like he always calls jails dungeons. It's stupid bullshit. Matt, you're not wrong.
Then you are an anomaly.
Well, DG, it's because he takes so much fucking steroids.
And
Is there
society,
another way to detain people without hurting them?
yeah, the way they've detained me every time I've been detained. I've
Laughing gas,
never
maybe?
gone to going, oh my God, this handcuffs are just keeping
Pull
me
that
from
shirt up. Let me
spreading
see
my
those
arm.
shoulders, because you know what, my friend? If you work out at all, you can't put yourself in handcuffs and have any kind of 1 minute.
I'm
of
a
good time.
disabled
It's
Chili, bitch tits, was in handcuffs. He was fine. He wasn't yelling and screaming. Chili, I fucking work out. I can do it because I'm not a steroid junkie, asshole, dickhead who thinks he's always right and he's hot shit. You're wrong. Again. Dummy.
vet. I'm a disabled vet with a condition that gives me an arthritic condition in my back. I guarantee
An individual can feel independently tortured for that 30 minutes being in those situations. It's not a big deal. Yeah, it's not a fucking big deal.
you it's harder for me to get my hands behind my back than it is for you.
Cicero,
And
calm
I've
down.
been detained. I've been detained after I got hurt in the military. So I'm not going to just sit here and say that because you can't take
Yeah,
it means
Cicero.
that nobody can. I can.
I can't take it.
That's what you're telling me. You're
And we know it is a dungeon. No, the fuck it's not. I will fight you tooth and nail on that all day, every day. I have trained and gone to multiple different prisons and jails for training. No, it's not. It's fucking stupid.
saying it's torture.
I wrestled from the time I was 6 years old on.
Come
I'm sorry,
on,
I was a
bro.
little older. I was in second grade, so I was 7 or 8 years old on. And then I fought MMA for 15 years with.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was a lie. He did not fight MMA for 15 years. That shit has been debunked millions of times.
world champions. And,
Do you have any
you're
video
telling
proof
me
of
that
this?
I'm a wussy?
Well, you're
So
telling
out
me
of
it's
them, you're just being
torture. You're
subjective
telling
then
me
at
that
that point.
handcuffing you is
Absolute
torture.
It's
Then
not.
then you
Absolute
can't.
torture.
Then how did you ever survive an MMA if being put in handcuffs is going to make you tap out?
Dude, you don't understand. Your body is not designed to be stuffed in handcuffs. Your
No,
wrists are
your
not designed
elbow,
to be
your
stuffed-
elbow is not designed to go backwards. That's why they tap out. Your handcuffs
Dude,
are easily designed to go in there.
anybody here, if-
Anybody that can't get their hands behind them, and I have big friends
No, you're doing something right, Cicero.
too, get a third handcuff or two handcuffs if they 2 or 3.
But
It
they
doesn't
don't
matter.
do that, dude.
Maybe they don't do it to you, and that's fucked up if they don't do it to you. But I also think that if you keep instigating the cops in that situation, it'll never change for you.
Yup.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. When should someone be put in handcuffs? they're violent.
Either while they're being detained or while they're being arrested. If they're not,
Incorrect.
hold on. If they're being detained and they're being aggressive, like if the
Why
officer
should someone
feels
be put in handcuffs?
in your
He just
situation, let
fucking
me tell you,
told
you're
you,
lucky. I feel like because
dum-dum.
they didn't put you in handcuffs, and I felt like they should have, because you were being physically aggressive, not physically aggressive. You were being aggressive with them. You were getting in their face. You're also a big guy. I'm not gonna say you're
No,
some
he's
little guy.
not.
Like I said,
He's
I
a
was joking
tiny
about
guy.
the 5'3"
He is
stuff. I'm sure you're a
tiny.
decent sized dude.
He's
The
not.
cops could have said, "Look, man, you're being erratic." And you're, picking your shirt up, waving it around like that, just trying to be all fucking hot tempered.
Showing them I didn't have a weapon.
You're showing them you
So
didn't
couldn't
have
carry
anything in
stuff.
your
I'm saying it's not a
waistline.
big deal
What
to
is in your
keep.
pockets, dude? What's in your pockets?
Oh. Okay.
I got a
Lisa,
miniature
how the
gun in
hell
my
are
pocket
you?
that's gonna go pew, pew,
Welcome to the
pew.
shit show.
I've seen people put guns in their pockets that were not initially found by the police.
You really are a copsucker, dude. You really are.
Chili, we literally watched a video the other day of a lady having a gun on her when she got into the car. Hit it on her. Weird. You're full of shit, Chili.
I
It's
just said
pathetic.
that I had friends that have been pulled over by police with a gun in their pocket, and it wasn't seen when they went up like this and showed them their fucking waist.
Let me tell you something. You should be put in handcuffs if you've proven that you will be violent and you have been violent at that action.
Yeah,
No.
let's wait
Unless
until you
you're
start
proving
beating
that
the
you're
shit out of a
being
cop to
actually-
go, yeah, put him in handcuffs now. No, if you're being
Let me finish.
aggressive, I'm okay with them detaining you.
So I'm not allowed to have an attitude or I need to go in handcuffs?
No, you're allowed to have an attitude, but you're not allowed to fucking
wasn't
get out there
aggressive.
and
If I was
establish
aggressive, I would've
dominance
put that
over the
cop on
police
his ass,
officer.
and I could have.
No, you wouldn't have, man. Come on. Come on. You're not
Oh, no,
going
no,
to
I
attack a
would've
police
Right,
officer.
Jared? The shit
Just
show is
like
brought
you're
to you
not gonna
by
go
the
steal one
Losers
of those
Club.
police
I
cars.
would have trashed them both together.
Just listen,
No, you
just like
wouldn't,
you're not
Chili.
about to go steal police cars that don't belong to you, even though you think they do, you're not about to attack police officers that you feel work for you because you have some
I'm
moral
talking
justification.
About if I wanted to be violent, I would have put that cop on his ass.
No, you
And why
wouldn't have.
don't
Be
you?
violent. I'm
Why
not a
don't
violent
you?
person.
Because you
Because
live in a
it's not right to
society.
beat up other
right.
people. It's wrong.
Right. You're right.
Right.
And everything.
But that doesn't mean I'm not going to look
at
at that
sometimes
not a piece
there's
of garbage.
times when you say I do things because it's beneficial to society, and then when it comes to law enforcement, which is beneficial to society, it's the only way society
No,
even
it's
works.
not.
You say, oh, we
it's
can't
not.
have law enforcement. Name a society that exists without law enforcement.
Law.
Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna bite on this one. What Dearborn, Michigan stuff? What are you talking about?
No. I'm for rule of law. I'm not for this enforcement.
You're for
Cicero, you posted something in blues. Oh my god, I'd give my left nut to be in blues.
so you're
the
for
rule of law.
anarchy. You're for anarchy.
No, I'm for the social contract for
No, you're kind of no. Chili is for power. Chili wants all the power. That's all he ever wanted.
rule of law. We talked about this on email. I'm 100% for rule of law. I'm
Okay.
not for this application of under. So the police are formed to uphold your rights, not to be law enforcement.
Okay.
You never answered the question. It was created in 1980 for the war on drugs.
That's
So
funny.
the cops would feel okay about arresting people when they hadn't committed a crime. Law
All right.
enforcement was invented by the Ronald Reagan administration.
Chili.
Before that, the job of police was to defend your rights and protect victims.
Yes, please, Cicero.
And when
Chili-
they changed it to law enforcement for drugs, that means they can arrest you
NCR
and
needs
have
to
you leave,
actually NCR needs to get a hold of him because we got to do the live stream.
even though you hadn't.
Oh, Uncle Artie, yeah. I'm going to run for governor and I'm going to win and I'm going to change this whole thing. Number one, he has no fucking clue how hard it is to run for any sort of office. Number two, he's not going to have the money to run for governor. Number three, if he even got it to the fucking debate stage, they would fucking annihilate him.
Created a victim.
All right.
You
So Chili.
These are
Chili.
bigger philosophies.
Let's and maybe
Yeah, we're getting up to
that
the
I'm
really,
not the
really
best
good
person
part.
to have those talks with when it comes to philosophical law because I'm not.
Talking
I
to
don't
Mike, I can't
study
hear you.
law. I am. I'm talking to my mic.
And I'm not.
You're good,
just so you
Cicero.
know, when I went to
Have
court the
fun.
other day, I muffed it. I'm not a procedural lawyer. I've never gone to law school. I don't know procedure of law in court. I talked to my two.
Oh,
people
Uncle Artie, he won't even fucking talk to me. The second I show up, I'm get timed out or fucking hidden or banned for a fucking day and stuff. It's ridiculous. He won't have another conversation with me. He's a coward.
working with me with Joe and
Oh yeah, no shit, Lisa. I wouldn't trust him in a PTA. Fuck no. Could you imagine this son of a bitch as the head of an HOA? Can you imagine the hell it would be?
JB X Factor. And you know what, dude? I muffed it. I made a lot of mistakes. I'm not a lawyer. I haven't been in court of law. I don't know procedure
You were
of law
also
in the
guilty as
courtroom,
fuck,
so I
Chili,
didn't do
so, you
well.
know.
I understand that. I'm admitting it. I need
Okay.
help and I need to learn. I got a course. I'm taking this over the next 3 weeks. That's going to show me procedural.
So he said, okay, I want you guys to remember this, okay? He said he's taking a course and he's doing this so he can understand procedural law. But every single time he goes to fucking court, he still gets his ass kicked. Oh, he banned you permanently? I was the one that brought up him owing Blue Bacon to 15. Yeah, I've kind of done that a couple times.
Law so that I can go into court and represent myself properly. However,
Oh,
when you
already no
are
shit. I
instigating
was thinking about
and
this
you
earlier today. It would be fun if he did get elected as governor of some inconsequential state. Then we would. Oh, tomatoes! I'm telling you this right now. He would try any of the shit that he wants, and he would be impeached so fucking quick. Oh yeah, Lisa. All they would have to do is bring up that he thinks that drunk driving isn't that bad, that you should be able to beat the fuck out of your wife and only get digitally detained. Wished bone cancer on children. Got kicked off of TikTok for being racist. Fucked a whole bunch of people out of money. Lies about everything. I mean, you know,
promoting the idea that law enforcement, our founding fathers would roll over in their graves if they knew there were people walking around this earth saying law enforcers. It's
I
disgusting.
think you want me to tell you. Hold on. I want you to.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Let me finish. The reason why we have police to begin with, the reason why we're supposed to have police, is to uphold your rights and protect victims. If you violate my rights by kicking my ass,
also, you know, uphold the laws and everything. It's not just about your rights. Audit them. That's one. All right. Not going to do that. Not going to do that. I don't care if you're asking a question or whatever. No, we're not going to. Obviously, it says Mrs. Tom. Okay, we're not going to do that shit here.
Ass. I put it the other
Yeah,
way. So
Lisa,
if you come over and you
100%.
kick my
Also,
ass, skeptic,
hashtag free
then
Charlie.
I'm a victim and I need my rights protected. We do not
I'm
have cops to
androgynous.
enforce laws on us. And when
But that's not Mrs. Tom. That's not what you told me when you said you wanted me to come over last night. You just need to go over the emails you sent to Blue Bacon, and yeah, no shit, Matt.
that cop pulled me over in Tempe and realized that I wasn't impaired.
Oh, Lisa,
because the
no,
road was
go
closed,
ahead
and
and
that's why I kept
fucking
repeating,
let it
I want you
fly.
to notice the road was closed up here. I made an illegal right-hand turn on a closed road, ran through a stop line because the causation was that the road was closed and there was no signage. It's a very important point that Commissioner Elizabeth Olsen, who, by the way, Elizabeth Olsen, you're in trouble, babe. I'm taking you out. And
Nope.
legally,
Chili.
Not at all.
I'm getting you
Chili,
off the
that
bench.
never goes
You don't think
anywhere
so?
because
Watch what
you're
I
an
do.
idiot.
Watch.
The only thing that's gone anywhere is you miraculously got out of jail early and the Irish demon thing. That's about it. You are not going to get any fucking money from Irish demon. I'll tell you that one right fucking now. And two, yeah, you got lucky on that one, even though a bunch of lawyers and fucking judges are like, I can't believe he fucking got away with that. There's no fucking way. Yeah, one word, Nutella. My chat got delayed, DJ. They were saying that on August 18th, some individuals went to confront the Muslim community as a whole because 2 Dearborn residents beat up Jake Lang. Okay, I would have to read more into that, so I cannot comment. Yes, I do, Mr. Tom. I've loved you very much.
Chili. Hold on. Listen, I don't want to.
We have police to uphold your rights, sir.
What I want you to do
to enforce laws on us.
Listen, I want you to do something for me, okay? We're gonna end this
conversation. Do whatever you want.
Oh, my mic's like right up to my mouth, so I think
it.
Yeah, the Black Power Ranger versus the Nutella Rangers.
Here's what I would like to do right now. I would like to bring on a.
You kidding me? It still pisses me off today because I knew about this douchebag before I knew about all this other stuff because I'm a huge Power Rangers fan. So like when I found out what he was doing and found out about this shit, my flabbers were gasted.
A couple of people to have a panel discussion. I think me and you have reached our limit of what we're really going to talk about tonight, and any new ideas that you and I might be discussing.
I love this part.
I would love for you to stay and have a talk with these people. The people I intend on inviting on are PhDs, a legal person, 2 legal people, one a lawyer, an actual lawyer, and one that's in law school. Just somebody that you can have a conversation with. You're totally, if you leave right now and decide to leave, that's totally cool too. I'm not going to look at it any kind of negative manner or anything. But if you'd like to have the conversation.
I don't want to be gangbanged by a bunch of people here.
That's not true at all. He definitely wants to be gangbanged.
Well, I'll unmute them. But I'll let them.
Yes, Matt. Jake Lane might be a PSYOP agent trying to start a civil war between Muslims and Christians. Oh my fucking God.
Address you all one at a time. But let me go ahead and introduce people so that everybody knows who is coming on. We have PhD Tony, and then we also have Keeping It Criminal.
No shit,
is
Lisa.
on here. So okay, so PhD Tony, we'll start with you, and I'll let you have a conversation with him real quick, uninterrupted. And PhD Tony's good people. Chili, PhD Tony's really good people. So
is he for the police?
I missed kick. Yeah.
Versus Ohio.
Well, I don't want to put I don't want to assume Tony's position.
Do you support the idea of reasonable articulable suspicion?
No,
I have a question for you actually. You don't get to put me conversationally on the back foot before you decide whether.
I can't hear him.
Hold on. Tony. Hold on. He can't hear you, Tony. Hold on.
Liberal. He sounds like a triggered liberal.
Those individuals that want to go to Dearborn to start trouble reminds me of some of the individuals in this comment section. You lead with emotions and anger, and you say or do the dumb. That is one of the stupidest fucking comments I've ever read in my entire life. Just because people say some stuff to you that are heated doesn't mean they don't have their wits about or their brains about them, okay? Quit trying to tear down the losers, okay? Like that. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know anybody's education level. You don't know what they think. You don't know their political spectrum. None of that. Just like some people in this comment section or the community enjoy when police bash windows and tase individuals attempting to stand up for their rights. Dude, that's 2. I'm not gonna let dude stand up for what fucking rights? What rights? What rights are standing up? No, you motherfuckers are all about clicks and views, getting your shit out there. People enjoy watching the fucking shit show. You wanted my attention? Guess what? You fucking got it now. All right? I will not let you talk about my fucking community like that. All right? Not at all. You motherfucker. I'm sorry. I should not say you motherfuckers. The frauditors out there who do this shit are doing it for clicks and views and fucking money. That's all it is. Because all of your bullshit has been blown the fuck out many, many, many times. Okay? Many times. Chili's bullshit has been proven wrong many fucking times. LOIA's, everybody's has been fucking blown the fuck out. You're not for rights. You want to make very interesting videos for the clicks and views. You guys don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Screaming.
Tony, don't.
Oh, no. Audit them. This isn't anger. This is clear. Trust me. They've seen me angry. This is not me angry. So you better guess again there, son. I am not angry. Why do I keep I wasn't until started coming after the losers. Then I'm going to protect my people. 100%. I will protect my people. Mr. Thomas, the McDonald's thing. I'm proud of myself because I have not had McDonald's in over a year. I am very proud of myself on that one.
I'm gonna let you have a moment, Tony, to speak, and then we'll let Chili respond.
I
Okay,
don't think he's
Chili.
gonna be able to.
But Chili,
so
I'm gonna
I
let him. Hold on, Chili. I'm gonna let him speak, but then I'm gonna give you a full chance to respond. There won't be any muting at all. Okay, go ahead, Tony.
So I had a question back when Chili first appeared. He said that he doesn't like Terry versus Ohio because it gives cops the right to look at people and determine whether or not there is reasonable cause to search them. Yet, when he was approached by a police officer, he looked at the police officer and he was magically able to determine the police officer's state of mind and his political leanings and his approach to
Yeah, Uncle Artie, the only junk food that I will actually have, and it's usually when I'm out on the road or whatever, will be like Taco John's because those fucking potato lays are just
arrogates unto himself the right to mind read other people, but he will not trust a police officer to understand circumstances.
Okay,
Never
let me give
trust
Chili.
police.
Chili,
Oh,
I
no
want to give you a
shit, Matt.
full opportunity to respond to that, so that you're not cut off. So,
why don't you repeat his question so that the audience
just because he doesn't speak American doesn't mean he doesn't know. I like that though, the speak American. That's pretty fucking funny.
can hear it because I couldn't hear you.
he was saying basically you are saying that you can automatically make a determination on the police officer's political leanings and intentions.
You want me to reflect and go through the comments of this video? Yeah, absolutely. I will reflect on that. I got no problem with that. You did come at my losers. If you don't understand that you did, that is a you issue, not a me issue. I fucking saw it for myself. Don't do that.
Just
Whatever.
before ever having any interaction with him. And then what was the first part of that, Tony? When at the same time he does what?
Jenny,
you're muted,
their
Tony. I don't know.
fries used to be awesome until they switched up the grease that they fry them in. If you want like the way McDonald's fries used to taste, go to Steak and Shake because they use beef tallow like McDonald's used to do.
Oh, why?
I understand what he said. What he said was that he thinks that I prejudge the cop. Okay, let me put it to you like this. Cops carry around deadly force. The idea is that they can protect themselves. However, my life is in jeopardy every time I have a cop pulling
I
me
thought
over.
Tony was a
You
Kiwi
have to
Jared. That's
assume the
fucking
worst
funny,
at
Matt.
all times. You have to be able to prepare to defend yourself at all times. We have seen time and time again on not one video, not thousands,
No
but
shit,
hundreds
Artie?
of thousands of
Oh,
videos.
that
The cops are
sucks.
violating our rights constantly. The cops are abusing and hurting people
Yeah,
and
it's
using
just
this
actually a
magical
little
word
DG.
called detainment to put them in torture cuffs and torture them.
Church,
And you
come
can
on
hear it
now.
on every
You're
video,
better than that.
every single arrest video. People will complain about their wrists hurting.
Lisa,
and
I'm
that-
with you, and
secondly, you
I'm
sound
not
like a
even
Brit to me.
Latino.
You're not an American. So you
He's
lose
an
a lot of
Aussie. He's
credibility
an
right
Aussie.
there. It's a
I-
foreigner
I-
chiming in.
I am very, very loyal to me and my own. Well, the good thing I could say about this show is that you do not appear. No, I am not a racist at all. I hate everybody equally.
On our constitutional
But
rights,
he makes
which I
no.
don't
But he's
have any
making a good
respect for them.
point. No, but
Yeah,
hold on.
Randy,
He's
the
making a good
Chick-fil-A
point. He's
the
saying
Frisco
that
milk.
you're.
Mm.
Yeah, well, he's saying the point is that your main
Yes,
your main
Matt,
contention
absolutely.
with Terry versus Ohio is that the police officers are making this assumption about the people that are they're implementing this search upon, but you, on the other hand, are making the
All right, sister.
you are making assumptions about police officers' intentions as they come up. You're immediately assuming they're all politically leaning
Lisa,
in a
this
certain
is why we
way
get along.
that's going to
never
lead
said
them
anything
to
like that.
not okay. They have certain leanings in their life that
Yeah, that's fine,
tend to
Audit.
put them in an authoritarian state or an
I read the
authoritarian
Mueller Commission. Did you, Mr. PhD? Did you read the Wickersham Commission? Did you read the Knapp Commission? Do you know what the Seabury Commission is? Have you
Hey, Chili, none of those fucking matter in the grand scheme of the United States of America, dummy. Because guess what? That was back in the 80s. Sorry, you're wrong again.
Go
educated
ahead, Tony.
yourself in any way on the
Oh,
history
definitely.
of policing?
Ooh, well, hold up. Matt, you've never had Chick-fil-A? Okay. I'm going to say something that's very controversial. I don't like Chick-fil-A all that much, but their sauces are fucking epic.
Let me hold on one second before you answer that, Tony. Whatever,
no
your
shit,
mic's
Artie.
not coming through. You're not muted on my end. I don't know why your mic's
I'll
not
just
coming
answer
through.
for him. No, he's never
Hold
read the
on,
Mueller
let Tony-
Commission.
let-
So
let
he's-
Tony-
He's never read
let
the
Tony
testimony of
respond.
Dowd. He's never
Yeah,
read
Chick-fil-A
the
is
testimony of Bill
mediocre.
Phillips. He's never read the
You know what is... Okay. I had because I also work in a different type of field where I travel through the Midwest as well. I have multiple fucking things I do. And I went to a Chick-fil-A, a Taco John's, and then a Panda Express. Have a good night, all of them. I hope you do. Honestly, I actually mean that. I hope you have a good night. I hope everybody in here has a good night. So I got the, what was it? The honey walnut shrimp from Panda Express. I got the potato olays from Taco John's, and then I got a drink and I think it was maybe some of the waffle fries, but I just wanted the fucking sauce, and I was dipping my fucking potato olays in the Chick-fil-A sauce. It was
He doesn't
Okay.
know what the hell he's
Mr.
talking about.
Raising
DeCastro,
Cane's
it
is
will
better.
do you
Uh,
very well to stop being a condescending little child for just
Hold
a
on,
moment.
hold on,
Allow
hold
us
on,
to
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Lisa,
Kick,
I'm with you on that one.
Kick. All right, so we've done good without insulting, so I'm going to try to keep it on
DG,
non-insulting
Popeyes
right
is
now.
good as well.
Tried to tell me how to be. Let me tell you
Well,
something, bud.
It's not
Let-
an
hold on.
insult when all
Hold-
you do is
Don't
talk
you
over
Everybody-
everyone
ever
else
talk
as
to me
if
that
you
way,
know it
chump.
all.
Hey,
so
Chili,
take a moment,
Chili,
take a breath,
Left in me.
and
Chili.
shut
You
your
talk to me
fucking
that way, I will
mouth,
put you in a
you
cage. If you
overconfident,
agree, and I will hold you
jacked
down.
up,
Don't you
steroid
ever
Chili,
tell me how to be, you
Chili,
piece of
Chili,
garbage.
Chili, hold on. Let me,
Don't you ever tell me how to be.
Chili, calm down.
Fuck yourself, you
Ah.
handcuff.
Meet me in a cage.
Hey,
Fucking wanna
guys.
handcuff Team
Do you
Skeptic.
notice how he says, okay, I want to put this out there, okay? Chili's always like, meet me in the cage, meet me on the mats, whatever like that, because there's rules to those fighting styles and whatever. He's never fought MMA. He's probably watched a lot of it. Yes, he did wrestle a little bit, and he probably still follows it. Here's the thing. A street fight is far different than an MMA fight. I can go rounds in a street fight. An MMA fight, probably not. Because I haven't trained in it, and there's some moves you can't do there. So He would have cried if you flicked him in his fucking. Yeah, no shit.
skeptic and everybody else. What, you got
Yeah,
a fucking
right. You
tank
won't meet
for
me
it?
in a cage.
I
I'm
love-
gonna talk a
Is
lot
that
of
what you
crap
want?
on the
What, now
internet.
you
want
but I only
Bojangles is
have a few
decent.
fights left in me.
Dude,
You want to meet
all
me in a
you
cage?
are
I'll
is
meet you in
just
a
a
cage.
bitch
Don't
with
you
no
ever tell me
education.
how to be, you chump.
No, I'm
All
gonna
right,
tell you
guys.
exactly how to be, and
Hold
that's be
on,
a
hold
fucking
on.
man instead
He
of
has.
the bitch
You
you
can tell
are.
people
Now
come
shut
on
your
Okay.
no
fucking mouth
education.
and
Here's the thing, Randy, on this one, okay? Here's some lore. He said he used to have worse cauliflower ears, but he had it surgically taken care of for aesthetics. Right. Oh, yeah, Jared, that's because he had high knee pressure. Or, he's bleeding out of his vagina, whatever.
learn how to
Hold
breathe,
on,
you
hold
fucking
on,
cocaine
hold
addict.
on, hold on. He has. Hold
See
on.
what I'm saying?
Kick.
He's never read the Mullen Commission.
Hold on.
He's never read it. He's never
Chili.
read the Wickersham.
Right.
He doesn't know what the Matt
Bojangles
Commission
biscuits
is.
are okay.
He's never heard of the
Okay.
Seabury Commission.
I
Chili,
don't
give me-
know how many of you know of this. People around the Midwest might. Matt should know about this. If I say the word Portillo's, y'all are welcome. He was a model, quote unquote model, okay? Mr. Super Necessary Human. No, here's the thing. He didn't have them taken care of because it's not fucking true. Everybody that he said he's trained with, they said they've never even heard of him. When he said he wrestled in college, that's not fucking true at all. He lies over and over and over to try to puff up his ego and his importance. That's all it is.
Hey, 1 second, because I asked him to actually look into certain things when I thought maybe you might want to be on a panel so that it could be more of a discussion.
But he
and
didn't
not...
start off in the proper way.
Hold on,
Nice
I
to
know.
meet you.
Let
What's your
me
name? How
let
you doing?
let.
You tried to
begin
advise
with.
me like a pig.
So-
learn how
and I
to
don't have
breathe
respect
and
for
learn how
pigs.
to have
Okay.
a discussion and communicate like an adult.
Look.
Why don't you
Okay.
settle down, you triggered liberal?
Oh, Jesus fucking
Sammy
Christ.
Davis Jr. saying Mr. Bojangles.
All
That's
right,
pretty
look
fucking
at
the
funny.
Mullen Commission.
Calm down.
That's pretty funny.
All right.
Whispers.
He can't calm down. Listen.
And it's around that time where I have to say this. And Cicero's not here, so I can do the fun one. Please hit the like and subscribe. If you're feeling generous, please feel free to hit the Cash App or PayPal that is in the pinned comment in the side chat. But as always, welcome to the Losers Club. Thank you, Creepy Clown. Appreciate you.
Any of your bullshit.
Kick,
I'm
kick,
surprised
kick.
you
He's so
have many
triggered by
people
me, he can't
involved
Ooh, a
in
taco
your
pizza.
garbage.
Ooh,
he's a
Red
beta
Lobster.
male.
What are you
Mm.
doing, bitch?
Yeah, Lisa. Yeah, 100%. It was. Jared, Red Lobster's biscuits fucking own all. Own it all. Church, he said it was Chuck Liddell.
I can't hear
Okay,
him, bro.
kick. Will you? What do you have anything to add about the Mullen Commission? Because
Oh,
I
yeah,
did send
do.
that
I
to
have
you.
plenty.
Okay,
I have
so
plenty. I've gone through all of them.
Yep,
I
BG, you're
can't hear
correct.
him. Why doesn't he start off by being respectful and not tell me how to be? I won't listen.
Oh,
Okay.
you can't hear me? How about you shut your fucking mouth so that you can hear?
You hear me? Sounds like a triggered liberal.
okay, so
Hey, you
go
told me
ahead
to
and
shut my
Hey,
fucking mouth
everybody
right
that's
away, which
watching
is
me,
like,
the few
that's not
people.
how you-
Also, Casey's Pizza. Yep, Matt. Also, he says he wrestled in high school. You want to know how I know that is complete and utter bullshit? From his own words. He finished second to last in high school. That means his grades were shit. That means he could never have qualified to be on a fucking team with his grades.
On my
communicate
channel
with
that's so
someone
much
properly.
larger. Why don't you go ahead
Okay,
and fill
hey,
my ego some
hey,
more?
everybody,
Kick,
hold
listen
on.
to him.
Can
He
I?
can't calm
Hey,
down.
listen,
He can't calm down.
listen. Kick.
Because he's a beta male.
Hold on.
Oh my
Chili,
God.
Kick,
Hey,
chili.
everybody. Who is that right there? Is that the lovely Becca? Ah, you'd love to see her.
Kick. One at a time.
beta, bro.
Listen.
You're a
One at.
weakling. You're literally
All
a
right.
weakling.
Overcompensate.
Listen. One at a time.
Ooh, KFC, Popeyes, or Bojangles. Oh shit, son. Damn you, Jared. Fuck you.
My audience. I
That's
could
what I'm gonna
hold
say.
him
Fuck
down
you.
And he wouldn't be able to get off the mat.
Why
Just so
the
you know.
fuck does that
Lisa, your people eat pizza?
even matter to your argument about
Because
law
you can't
that has
control
no
the way you
foundation
speak,
and
and so I just let you
education
know
to begin
physically
with?
I
That's
can
fair,
dog
Artie.
You are
KFC is awesome because like you can get it with like a little thing of gravy.
Intellectually, like
But I can
completely
dominate you.
devoid at this
You're the
moment.
one who's intellectually weak. You
All
can't
right.
stop calling names.
Guys,
Yeah, DG. As somebody who has scars all over his ears, no, he's full of shit.
listen.
You're a weak person.
Listen,
weak
hold
people
on.
use the
Hey,
violent
Chili.
language to try to
Chili.
make the
Uncle
point
Artie,
you're a
yeah.
weak
Chili, calm down.
Chili, if
Let me
you're on here for a
kick,
debate,
hold
shut
on.
up and let me make a
Well,
point.
then why don't you come in and not tell me to shut
No,
the
no,
fuck
no,
up?
no,
Alright,
no, no,
alright.
no, no, no. All right, we're talking about them, okay, biscuits. I'm gonna put this out there. Texas Roadhouse rolls with the honey butter. Yeah, y'all are fucking welcome. I love pizza. Just come on, Lisa. That was fucking funny. Damn it. Lisa, what's your favorite type of pizza? I actually know it. Fuck it, everybody. What is your favorite type of pizza?
All right. We have a new starting point right now. We're gonna be respectful to one another because he actually looked into the Mullen Commission because I gave it to him. He's a law student and he's
bet he didn't
studying
read
law. So let him respond to the
Pineapple
Let me
and
let him respond
sausage,
to you
I
about the
can
Mullen
respect that.
Commission, and then you guys can have a conversation about that.
By Milton Mullen.
Mr. Thomas, you're not fucking wrong right there. Just saying. Just saying. Like all the fellows out here. How awesome would it be if your lady took her gear off, took some of that honey butter from Texas Roadhouse and put it on her? How hard and how quick would you be on top?
Mullen, right?
It's called
Pineapple and Canadian bacon.
Okay,
nice.
Mullen. All right, that's fine.
Pineapple, ham, fire
Okay, I'm
roasted
sorry.
red peppers. Ooh, that sounds
Pronunciation,
good.
my bad. But you know what I'm talking about.
Pepperoni
Kate.
mushroom.
I'll
That's
let you
fair.
respond.
Of course, Lisa is about all the meats. I had to, Lisa. I'm sorry, sweetie.
To him and Chili, I'll give you full
Yep. See, seconds flat.
time to respond to whatever Kick says.
Well, just tell him, don't come in and tell me how to be. Just ask us questions.
That's fine.
be
He can hear
respectful,
you.
and I
He
won't
can
have
hear
a
you.
back and forth with him. It's
Yeah, I
violent.
can hear you. So
Okay,
give me
go
a
ahead,
moment
Kick.
to
Go ahead.
Talk
Yeah.
into your microphone, my friend, please.
He is. I think it's on your
stop
end. I think
trying
you're
to
a
take
little.
control of
Oh, shit on a shingle? Oh, I know what you're talking about, Uncle Artie.
this and just
All
shut
right,
your fucking
I
mouth.
think-
So you can hear.
Chili, I think
Now,
it's say
the
fuck
arguments
it.
that you have,
Kick.
the arguments that you bring with these commissions, a vast majority of the items that you want to utilize as your foundation and
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Breakfast pizza is good. Yep. Cream chip beef on toast. I had that as a kid. My mom made us eat it a lot, and I don't fucking like it anymore. So, yeah. Damn it. Where was I gonna say? My go-to hangover food when I used to drink was a Little Caesars sausage pizza and the fucking garlic buttery sauce. Matt, I agree with you. Lisa needs all the meats, and I have the meats.
God, oh
Oh,
God,
God.
oh God.
basis of your
Scrapple? Scrapple's okay.
less than educated approach towards law, especially
Sorry,
when it comes
Cicero.
to Terry
Stop
Welcome back.
making opinions and ask your question.
Uh, could you not interrupt and be an adult?
Well, you're
All
not
right,
talking
hey,
into your
hold on.
microphone, so the
All right.
audience
Okay,
can't hear
shut
you.
the fuck up, condescending
Okay.
child.
Hey, guys. Hold on.
Look,
Listen.
either you're gonna mute him so that way we can make points and have a discussion.
No,
or
I'm
he
not
can
gonna-
just
hold on,
Shove
hold
a
on.
pineapple up his ass. 'Cause
Listen. My
that's the
agreement.
best thing he
I
can
love
do.
to
I-
shove the
listen, my
pineapple
agreement-
up his ass.
videos.
Listen.
Beta
My
male. That's what beta males do.
Ooh,
I have an
Cicero, that's
agreement
not
with
bad.
Chili that I'm not going to
That's
mute
not
him
bad.
unless
Yeah,
it's
I've been
absolutely
respectful to you,
necessary. And he's
Cicero, be glad you weren't in here about like 4 minutes ago for the topic of Texas Roadhouse's honey butter.
You and I haven't
Listen,
agreed on mostly
no.
anything. I've still treated.
Mr. Thomas, okay, hold up. I'm going to blow your fucking mind. You can still buy that as an adult. There is a website that has all that cafeteria food that you fucking love, and you can buy it. You can buy that. You can buy the milk, the fucking basically frozen orange juice, the spaghetti, the rolls, like all that. You can buy that still. Like the fucking weird shaped grape frozen thing and all that shit. You can still buy it.
With
But
respect.
but here's what I want to say. Kick, do you have anything you'd like to add about the Mullen report? Mullen, right?
Yeah,
I said it right?
absolutely.
Okay, go ahead.
A
Does it
majority
say
of
the cops are
commissioners,
scum and
especially-
Hold on,
Hey,
Chili.
Can you shut the fuck
Chill,
up, you
hold on.
bitch? Jesus.
I got it.
Liberal.
Chili, let him
triggered
answer.
liberal.
Chili,
Entitled fucking whore.
Chili, let him
You
answer.
I hate Chili saying such a liberal. That annoys the fuck out of me. He's not a liberal, Chili. He's just annoyed with you. I don't care. You could be on whatever side of the aisle. I think we all agree that this fucking dumbass is an asshole. Chat. Sathale, I love you so much. Pizza King in Central Indiana. Ooh. Tasting history has the recipe for square pizza. Oh, fuck yeah. Now I'm fucking hungry again. Chili needs the little Nicky. As long as I know I hate moist crust.
Answer
like
real
a
quick.
millennial cunt.
Okay, go ahead, Kick. Chili, please don't interrupt him right now. Go ahead, Kick.
Every single one of the commissions that you've brought to our attention for this so-called debate that didn't become a debate but instead deflected to other topics all proceed from New York Police Department. These are not federal commissions that apply across the entirety of the United States. And so by uncovering these levels of corruption that have happened over time at New York is not a blanket statement to be used across the United States because they do not have the subsequent Supreme Court findings to support them. Now,
Okay,
when
I
it
don't
comes
agree.
to
Chili's
Terry
pretty
v.
cool
Ohio,
off YouTube.
Let him
ties
answer,
into
Chili.
them,
Chili.
I'm pretty sure he's still an insufferable asshole unless you fucking agree absolutely what I said. So Uncle Artie, we have a place here near me. It's about an hour away, and literally they have pork tenderloins, and when they're in season, they fry up morel mushrooms and put them on there as well.
Chili, hold on.
when it comes to
Chili.
ties, Chili, you're too busy
Chili.
talking over people to prove yourself
Uh,
right instead of listening.
Hey, Chili.
We know throughout the history of time, cops have been horrible.
Continuing to
Chili,
deflect.
Chili,
Please
listen,
continue to
listen.
Well, he's just
Let
saying
hold
nonsense,
on.
and he's not-
Let
he's
him
not
finish
saying
though. Let him
nonsense,
finish,
Chili.
and then you can
Shut
address
the
what he had
fuck
to
up.
say. Let him get through what he had to say. He was explaining.
He can't.
So Sathale, it's Kick, and I don't think he's come back up here, but it's PhD Tony, and then the other Uncle Artie fucking pops up too.
Get through it. It takes forever to get the point across.
Barbecue battle: Texas, Carolina, or Kansas City? Texas. That's easy.
You're just getting mad because
Just be
you don't
patient.
want to be
Go
put in the
ahead.
corner like the toddler you are.
Yes,
Now,
Kick
the
actually
ties
was a
in of
law
these commissions
student.
that you're
Yep,
trying to
100%.
complete, where you say, "Oh,
Yeah,
every
Jenny,
fucking
right?
cop
Morel
must be
mushrooms on top of
must
a
be
tenderloin was
corrupt
fucking
because of all
great.
this bullshit with the Mullen Commission and the Knapp Commission, the
Oh,
Wickersham Commission.
it would be kind
that
of
must
fun to.
apply across the entirety of the United States. Because Terry
PhD
v.
Tony
Ohio
has
hasn't
no
been
fucking clue
overturned
who I
yet,
am.
because that just
I'm
allows the
too
good
small
mean
for
man
him to even
policeman to walk up
fucking
and say,
even
"Oh, somebody's got a
come
gun,
up
and let's
to.
just go
It's
ahead and
fine.
arrest them."
Yeah,
Where
Lisa.
the problem
I'm with
lies
Texas.
is the fact that you do not understand how Terry v.
I don't
Ohio
know if
was set.
you were,
You see,
but
it's not that these men
the other Uncle Artie was in there. Ooh,
were
pulled
just
pork is
standing
amazing.
around. The men were actually
Hey, Cicero, look who just donated right there too. Yeah, Kick, Artie's Corporate Fiction, PhD Tony, and Skeptic. Yep. Oh no shit, Cicero. Well, tell him like if he ever wants to stop by and say, "Hey, what's up?" You know, maybe he'd like the content.
wondering.
It's oddly comfortable standing up and doing this on VR. Okay, Sathale, I'm gonna let you know something about this. You can download Discord on your Meta 3, okay? And when you go into chats, you can set it up so it's your fucking avatar that is moving around and moving its mouth while you're on screen talking to people in VC.
Across the front of a business that a plainclothes policeman happened to watch them casing and looking very
Thank you, Cicero. I
suspiciously
really appreciate
out
that.
towards the
You mean a lot
streets to
to me.
see if somebody else was coming. When he
Sorry,
did
Dunn,
walk
Your
up,
son's pretty
they
cool, too.
did go
I
to
guess.
conceal
Hold on.
themselves and hide in an alleyway and come back.
Chili.
You're
It's
still
Chili.
talking over
not
me
true.
instead of
I
listening.
broke down the
You can't
entire
learn
no
if you
shit.
don't listen.
Overturn Terry. You guys
All right.
You can't learn if you don't listen.
So-
So shut
You already scared your mom with it. That is fucking dope. Okay. Oh, God damn it. Because I'm such a nerd, you need to download oh shit. Hold on. It is I have it right fucking here in my VR slot. Pavlov VR. It's a first person shooter game, which is like it's modded to hell, okay? So like you can like get with a bunch of people and like fight zombies like COD and shit. It is fucking amazing.
You're a
your
beta
mouth and
male, dude.
listen.
Bridge the
Sorry.
Divide
Shit
is,
out
yeah,
your
that's a
ears
good
and shove it
show.
in your
Next guy,
mouth.
dude. This guy's a beta male. I'm not going to allow him to frame Terry versus
I
Uh,
agree,
Ohio.
Jenny.
When I've
I
studied
agree.
it for
Team,
20
this is the
years, I do a
problem with
full
your guest.
breakdown of
Your
the
guest
entire
is
case
just an
on Overturn
overconfident,
Terry, the
muscle-headed
3-part series
that
on
has
my
no
YouTube page.
concept
I'm
on
not going to have this
education.
beta
He
male
needs
sit here
to
and
call
break it
himself
down
Oh, shit.
a
and proper.
constitutional
He didn't
Okay,
do that.
hero
He's
when he has
guys,
no
guys,
education whatsoever.
guys,
His
I'm
tiny
gonna ask.
brain-
Mr. Thomas, you are no. You're not cool. You are a fucking legend. A legend.
Uh,
If I could get on Bridge
Hold
the
on.
Divide,
Your
that'd be kind
brain
of fun.
is smaller
Guys.
than my left testicle.
At least maybe the
Kick. 1 second,
perhaps-
kick.
And when it
Chili,
comes to me, I got bigger fucking nuts than you do. You steroid.
Okay.
bitch.
So look, hold on.
I only got a few fights left in me. Meet me in the cage if you're so tough.
Meet
I don't
me
know
in
you
your
love
cage.
that shit.
Okay.
If you're so stuffed,
All
I'm
right,
gonna fight you
so-
MMA because I want to grab your
Like, I-
Meet me
Thanks,
in
Chili.
the-
I think it'd be fun. I would love to talk to JL. I really would. I think it. I'm small, but I would love to be able to talk to them. I'll have to add you to DG once I get my PC squared away. What? DG. Oh.
Chili.
Jared, I have gone on VR chat like twice and then realized, nope, no. This is a creepy ground for some very unsavory shit.
on the ground and
May-
hold it
Kick.
down.
May
Kick.
I?
Chili.
You'll have to
May I
For
ask
Steam?
me to let
Oh,
you up.
Matt,
May I
I
say
will
Let me up,
add you
please.
too,
May I
sir.
I would
say
ask
something?
you to just shut
Yeah,
the
I
fuck
saw
up.
that whispers.
That's
Yes,
the
go
only
ahead,
up
Tony.
you need to
Just
have is
bring
to
on
shut
someone
the
who can
fuck
have a
up
conversation.
because you're inept.
All right.
Oh,
So look.
So
Oh
I'd
here we
use
go.
the words I'd like to
Uh,
say something if I may.
Bring on the
Start
big
applying the
Listen,
words you
John,
use
I'm-
to your own self
All
and look
right,
at the reasons
hey.
why you
Guys,
failed
he's
your
not
family.
getting
and your
anywhere.
Guys.
life.
Getting anywhere.
Listen, everybody.
gotta-
Listen, everybody.
I
Calm
said
down.
it. I just-
We're gonna
I
move
said
to the
it.
next
90%
person. We're
furry
gonna move to the
room
next
is
person.
shit.
Good,
Right,
go.
it's gross.
Go find
Hold
something
on,
else
hold
to do.
on,
Like get a
hold
real
on.
fucking job instead of be a loser on the internet
Kick.
that
Oh,
lies
you're
to
a
people
pig,
for
aren't you?
fucking
Is he a
money.
pig?
Kick.
DG, you should see my computer.
Is he a pig?
Kick. Hold on. No,
Are you a
he's
pig?
not. He's
not a
studying
pig?
law.
No, I'm a
But
fucking
listen,
law student. I'm more
listen.
accomplished than this pretty boy bitch that I'm arguing with.
listen,
Thank you
Chili.
for
The
saying I'm
guy.
pretty. I appreciate
Chili,
that. I kind of think
Chili.
I'm getting old by getting bags
Chili.
under my eyes. My teeth are
No,
falling out.
Good.
the-
Please get old
Artie,
faster
you
so we
are
can get rid of
awesome.
you sooner.
The Botox will stop that.
Uncle
You're-
Artie,
you're
you
good.
are very much
now-
Dude, I gotta
very
get my
much,
bags removed.
much
You call
All
me
right,
pretty boy,
Chili.
honey.
Chili, look. The guy to your left, Chili, is
See,
Artie.
look at that. You see how he
Artie's
just kissed the fucking towards the camera for kick? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What's Chili like?
Hold you down and fuck you right in the ass.
He wants to fuck me in the ass.
Yeah, I would.
He wants
Yeah.
to fuck.
Yeah,
an
both
actual
of you
lawyer,
guys basically
and he's very
fucking
intelligent.
destroyed
Thank you, Artie. It's my
And
pleasure.
Kick's very intelligent too. He's
Pleasure.
a law student. They're both very intelligent. I respect both of these
Okay,
people
let's
very
see if they
much.
have knowledge, though.
So,
I'm
Artie,
not very
would you
intelligent.
like?
I'm not the
Knowledge.
smartest guy in the world. I
Who
have
the
a lot
fuck
of
are-
knowledge.
All right, go ahead, Artie.
I love how Kick just wants to go off on
Okay,
him.
all I
Hey, brother,
was
how you
going to
doing?
come in and kind of request a question from him was that it's my
Can you
understanding
talk in
based
your
on what I
mic,
was
sir? I'm
listening
sorry, I just
to.
can't hear you.
It's loud
Okay,
to be honest
I'm
with you.
talking into my mic. You can see it right in front of you. I'm not
I
sure.
see you, sir.
Okay, good. So my understanding is that you adhere to the NAP non-aggression principle.
Nope. I'm not a libertarian.
So then,
I don't
so
believe
then
in the
what?
NAP.
You
I think the
well, you
NAP
said
is
that
utopian
a lot of
Thomas.
your
Yeah, but like he
Right.
talks all about like chicks and shit like that, and like how he's a fucking pussy magnet and all this shit, and it's such a fucking facade.
So I agree with you there. So
If
why
you
Big
shove
do you
Terry
say
yourself
that
turned
you
into
him
the
won't
out.
NAP, I don't believe in the NAP.
Let him
I'm not a
let him
pacifist.
ask the question, Chili. Let him ask the question, then you have full opportunity to answer.
I
Go
didn't
ahead,
say
Artie.
anything
Go ahead,
about that. All I was
Well,
asking
you
is
said
that
you assumed that
are-
I agreed to the NAP and I don't. I think
yeah,
Chili,
because
let-
of how you operated in the traffic stop. You
Yeah, I'm
said
not
there's
gonna
no
assault an
there was no
officer. I'm
you,
not
you
gonna
committed
assault
no
anybody.
crime, right?
I committed
You
no
committed
crime.
no crime according to you,
I
right?
There was no
committed
victim.
no crime. I'm
So
a
that's
big boy.
part of the NAP is having this
Well,
whole no victim, no
then
crime
you know more
type,
than I do.
type
Thank you
of
for educating me. Part of the NAP, there's no crime. There's no victims.
Chili
That
makes
Yeah,
right?
no
women
victim,
drier
no
than the
crime.
desert, and my voice makes them just
Moist.
there's no alleged victim. So my question to you
So
is,
part of the NAP, I agree with.
I'm
Thank you for
being
educating me.
nonchalant. Nice,
okay,
Jen.
good. I'm glad you learned something tonight. So my question, I guess that already answered my other question that I had here, was that whether or not you believed in the criminal concept of attempt. So I assume you do, correct?
The internal concept of what?
I love how Team Skeptics even
Criminal
over there
concept
like
of
shitting on
attempt.
him.
Attempt?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I don't know what it means. You have to educate me more.
I'm not gonna lie, because it's just how my brain is with you guys. When I say I see like at DJ or something like that, I'm like automatically think it. And somebody put it over here at DJ. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
So if I were to have a gun with the full intent of shooting you in the face, but I
intent.
miss. No, attempt. And I'm charged with attempted murder because I tried to kill you, I tried to shoot you, but I was unsuccessful. But there was ultimately nobody injured.
Correct.
I should still be prosecuted, correct?
I love how
If you
Glober
try
Mine's
to
over
kill
there
me
as
with
well.
a gun, you try to shoot me.
And I was unsuccessful, but
Right.
but nobody was injured, nobody got hurt. Should I still be charged with a crime?
Jared
Yeah,
and
you tried
DG,
to
don't
commit
fucking
violence,
answer
though.
that.
You tried to create a victim.
Don't answer that, dude. Don't
Okay, so
don't
creating a
respond to
victim.
that.
So if you ran that stoplight and
yes, 100% you should be
almost
arrested if
T-boned
you
somebody
try
but
to
was
do that. Duh.
unsuccessful, then you should have been able to go on your merry way if the cops saw that.
DG, I thought
So
you were
I didn't
answering to
almost T-bone
Juggernaut
anybody.
Jerry Reed's
There was
thing.
nobody in the intersection.
No,
The cop
I'm thinking of a
lied.
hypothetical.
Mr. Thomas, that is simple because he has represented himself many, 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 many fucking times in court, mostly all of them, and lost spectacularly. Like, just amazingly. Like, that's why fucking he owes Blue Bacon so much money.
Hypothetical situation here. So
But
the
Okay,
issue
good.
was you
conflating
I was
couple
trying to
literally
say,
saw
DG.
you running a red light.
I was
let
like,
you
what the
talk, and I don't wanna
fuck?
interrupt you, but what you're conflating is the attempt to assault and commit violence against an individual and a traffic
Mhm.
infraction that could lead to harm to another person. There's a big difference, and that's the model penal code, as you know, because you're a law student. So
He's a
there's
lawyer.
knowingly, recklessly, willingly, negligently. Now, if you try to
Yeah.
commit violence, then you're literally
I
recklessly
love
trying to
how
hurt another person.
this already
with
is
the
just
intent
like
to commit
rolling
violence.
his
So
When
fucking
you commit a
eyes.
traffic infraction, you're not.
How
Thought you were
is
lost
not
in
how
it.
is running a red light? How is running a red light not recklessly endangering others while you're in a 2,000-ton
Because
vehicle
the causation
going 30
of
miles an
running the red
hour?
light was because there was no signage. I didn't know the road was closed, and I
It
had no
doesn't
intent to
matter.
commit violence against another person.
No, but I'm
This
looking
is
at the
model
hypothetical
penal code
situation
101.
here.
I thought you were a law student.
Right? Yeah,
No,
I'm
he's a
an
lawyer.
attorney, and I'm already well aware
so
of
then
what
you
the
know-
model
then
penal
you should
code is
know what the
supposed to
model
be. I'm
penal
also
code
talking
states.
about the
No,
ideas
no,
of
he was
traffic
an
laws, and that
attorney
traffic
then.
laws are strict
Yeah,
liability in
he
most
was
cases.
already an
correct?
attorney.
So
No.
intent is not
When were
required.
traffic
Kick
laws
was the law
created? What
student
year
at
was
that
that?
point.
What case was that? Created
Probably in
traffic
the
laws?
30s and 40s.
No, 1915 Hendrick versus Maryland. And why
well,
was the
that was
traffic laws
registration.
created,
that
sir?
was the
Oh,
registration
DG,
requirement and
Big Terry's
licensure,
gonna get a hold
license
of him.
registration
No,
requirement.
it
Yes.
was more than that. It
Nice,
gave each
Lisa.
state the right to create traffic laws. And so
Correct.
when you create a traffic infraction under the model penal code of 1962, written in 1952, you have to have intent to commit violence. You have to have a state of mind to commit violence. And
So
even
you're
going
saying that
further
you could
using
have
the
run
model penal-
you could have run a there was no such thing as stop signs in before 1952.
before 1952?
You said
The
that
traffic laws
most
were
of our
created in
current traffic
1915.
right. So that would that include stop signs, running a red light, or running a stop sign, for example.
Oh, thank you.
What are
Thank
you
you,
trying to
Cicero.
get
You
to
didn't
here?
have to
What's
do
your
that.
point?
My point is that this idea that victimless crimes should not even exist. It seems to be my understanding from your philosophy, or am I incorrect on that?
You're taking two words like gun law and putting them together. Victimless crimes. Those words don't work together. That's an oxymoron.
That's
See, that's
not.
exactly my
Intelligent, you went
point.
to law school,
You
must
think
have
that
a brain.
victimless life.
So victimless crime is
you
an
think victimless
oxymoron.
crimes never existed until what,
Victimless
Terry?
crimes doesn't work. The two words don't work together. Try another phrase.
Chili, that makes no fucking sense. He's a
All
goddamn lawyer.
There
Listen
are such
to
a
him.
thing as victimless crimes. You understand that,
Ooh,
correct?
nice. What'd you get,
No,
Jared?
No, see, this guy's been planted in a box.
The vast
and
majority of
box in which
traffic
he was
laws, such as
planted in, he
speeding,
can't see outside that box.
such
You're
as
still
drunk
saying words that
driving.
don't make sense, like gun laws or victimless crimes. Those words don't work because he lives in a box. He can't get his brain
Speeding,
outside that box.
drunk driving, running a red light, those are going on the wrong side of a freeway. Those are all examples of victimless crimes.
Okay.
Are they
and
not?
So then you go to the model penal code. What is the
Mr.
intent?
Thomas,
What's the number
nice.
one thing
I
impaired
got
by
that.
alcohol? Your
They're
judgment.
all. And also, you understand that there is such a thing as general intent crimes, correct? There's no specific.
Yeah,
there
there's
can
all
be
kinds
general
of
intent and
crimes that the
specific
government
intent.
has created that should not be crimes.
Okay, if you are a constitutional scholar, you would
I thought
understand
that
there's
was me for a
such a
second
thing as
with the
general
computer.
intent and specific intent.
Ooh,
Oh, if
The
I
vast
don't know
majority
this,
of
then I don't know
traffic
anything.
laws
If you're
are
not a
general
constitutional
intent.
scholar, if you don't know this, is that where we are?
I mean, you've been acting very condescending.
I was about to say, Chili, you kind of held that, you kind of held
Right,
that position
Jen?
with me when you brought up several laws where I was like, I'm not aware of that,
Well,
and you were like,
it
oh, this
seems
is
as though he's saying
you know.
things that are preposterous. He's
No,
saying
he's not.
trying to
He's
put me in
making a
These
point.
are
box where I have to
basic.
answer
These
a
are
question
basic
to get him to
concepts in
answer how he
constitutional
wants me to
law
answer.
and
I don't know
criminal
what's your
law.
And then
point here. What are you
PhD
trying-
Tony's
get
just
to what
sitting
you're
there
trying
like
to
this
say.
motherfucker.
I
things are
think
defined,
you
Chili.
have a warped philosophy where you try to say that you don't believe
God,
in
that's so
victimless
fucking
crimes
funny.
or crimes
He's
that
such a
don't have a
moron.
physical victim of either harm, loss, or some sort of injury.
Oh, that reminds me, I got to do my normal show. Please hit the like and subscribe. If you're feeling generous, please hit the Cash App or the PayPal that is down below in the pinned comment. And as always, welcome to the Losers Club. Cicero, while you were gone, I did the creepy one, so you didn't have to hear it.
Yet, I'm willing to bet you that, for example, a crime of attempted murder, which doesn't have a victim, is also should be enforced. And I think that's a bit of a contradiction in terms right there, is it not?
You're being ridiculous. So you're trying to conflate the idea that I ran
I
a
heard you
stoplight
were,
with
I heard
someone
you
trying
also.
to
Oh,
murder
you did?
someone
My
else.
bad.
Those are ridiculous. That's preposterous. On its
But
face,
there was
it's
no injury
preposterous.
there. But nobody was injured.
Prima
DG,
facie,
that
right?
sucks.
What does that mean? If you
Prima
pull out a gun
facie?
and try to shoot
Yes,
me,
I'm well
prima
aware of
facie
what
would
it
say
means.
what?
I'm kind of curious what you think it
Okay,
means.
so what does prima facie mean? Educate the hundreds of people watching. Prima facie means if you try to pull out a gun and kill me, you have intent to commit crime.
Chili, you wanted
If I
him to
go run a
answer.
red light, I don't have
Gene,
intent
how
to
the
commit
hell
crime
are you?
if the
I hope you
causation
are
is that the
doing
road was
well.
closed. What's your
Thank you for
point?
But the
posting
crime
over
in
into
and of
vertical.
itself is
Most
running the red
everybody's
light.
in the horizontal,
No,
but it's
there's no
always good to
crime
see
if
you. I
there's
hope
no
you're having a
victim of running a
great,
light.
great fucking
The
night.
crime, you don't. It's a general intent crime. The fact that you accidentally ran a red light does not take away from the fact that you broke the law, which is running a red light.
I did not run a red light.
Yes, you did.
Okay, but even in a hypothetical situation, I'm giving you an example of it. If you had ran a red light, the act of you running a red light does not need your intent to run a red light for the crime to have been committed. That's what I'm trying to get to understand.
Why don't you just say what your point is here, dude?
He
Try
is,
to
you
paint me in a
stupid
corner to get me to answer
bitch.
questions,
What I'm
counselor.
trying to
Why don't
say
you
is
just
that
tell me what your
you're
point
kind
is?
of you're a
Chili, he is making the point, you dumb bitch. How do you not understand that? Oh. Yes, DJ wants to order a huge meatball sub in the future. Oh, that'd be great. Van Balen, yep. Then Schrodinger, oh, may he rest in fucking peace. Artie and Blue Bacon, oh, God. Lisa, we're still trying to get it going, but we are going to do it. It is set in stone. We just don't know the date yet. That, yes, me, NCR, and Blue Bacon are going to be all on the same stream together.
walking contradiction.
It's just going to be,
moist
everywhere.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm a walking contradiction.
Yes.
I'm for freedom and liberty and for the Bill of Rights and the Constitution.
No,
I'm
you're
for putting
not.
oversight on
Citation
police. I'm for
needed.
creating a third-party agency that films police. I'm for creating a digitized system of policing based
Yes,
on
Lisa,
population
please
and
do.
area, not 72
Multiple
agencies
citations
over
needed.
Ferguson.
Lisa, I
I'm
will
for a
rub your
common
feet.
sense
Do you
approach
want-
to
I'm
sorry,
policing
wait,
when
can
we
you
have
know
to
how much
have
I don't
police
like
to
feet.
protect people in certain situations. But what I'm not for, sir, is the idea that you would come on here and try to paint me in a negative light and say, "Oh, look, he's a big contradiction." Why don't you just say
are,
what
though.
Well,
the
I don't think
Well-
I don't think I need to help you paint you in a negative light. I think you demonstrated that yourself.
Yeah, you
tonight.
got enough paint
you're-
on your own there,
I'm just
Chili.
in a negative light already.
Okay.
Like, no homo, but like, I would love to shake that dude's hand and just like thank him for being an inspiration to me. Like, he is a good dude. I hopefully could be as good as him when it comes to doing this. You sure about that, DJ? NCR really has a thing for female Bigfoots. That's pretty fucking
Okay, so
funny.
PhD Tony
What
would
the
like
fuck?
to add to that opinion. Let me go ahead and get you
The
on there,
Brits don't
Tony.
come in hand.
Have a good night, man.
Okay.
Oh, are you out of
Okay.
here? Are you out of here?
I
No,
lived
I
in the
think
US
it's
for
enough
quite
out
a
of him.
period of
That's
time,
fun.
so I was
Okay.
subject to and
You know,
familiar with
the thing
American
about
legal
these
care.
people who are
practice.
Hold on,
serious,
Chili.
who are
Hold
How
on,
about
Chili.
you shut up
they
until
want
I
to
finish
discredit me.
speaking? How about you
Hold
shut
on.
up until I finish
Guys.
speaking?
Yeah, let him add his point, and I'll give you full
How
chance
about
to
you shut up until I finish speaking? And I'll keep on saying
go
it.
ahead, Tony. Go ahead,
How
Tony.
about
I got
you
high
shut up until I
CPU
finish
fucking
speaking?
usage. What
You
are you
know
this fucking
why
talking
he's
about?
opposed to police? Because he showed it. As soon as keeping a
Well, I gotta
criminal
open, then I can
started
just fucking
criticizing
kill.
him, his main point was to threaten to beat him up.
Where's my...
Come into a cage, I'll beat you up, I can hold you down with
There
one
that
hand.
is.
Violence was his
One
first
hand.
go-to. So he doesn't trust anybody because he knows what a violent, mendacious prick he is. That's
Yep.
why he doesn't trust the police.
Brigby,
That's why he doesn't
how are
trust the
you
legal
doing?
system.
Good to see you
And
back
that's
in
why he
here.
doesn't trust authority. Because he
I don't have a high
himself
CPU.
is a
That's fucking
lying,
stupid.
violent sociopath.
Wait,
Yep.
I'm a lying, violent socialist?
If some,
Sociopath.
yeah, Brigby said if someone is drunk driving, they don't intend to cause an accident, and even if they haven't caused an accident yet, they should be stopped from drunk driving. I 100% agree with you.
Sociopath.
Sociopath?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he
Sociopath
said.
is someone who, just so you know, the clinical definition, you call me
I heard
a sociopath,
NCR
I
has a
wanted to
thing for
find out what it
anamorphic
was.
goth
A
flamingo girls.
sociopath is someone who doesn't
Giggity.
have the ability to feel empathy. And so
Pretty
anybody
much
who
the guy
follows
that you're
this
looking
channel
at
and
on the
sticks around
screen.
with me, you know that I often watch people get murdered, cheated, beat, raped, or killed by the police, and I'll sit and I'll cry. That's empathy.
No, you
So what he's
don't.
saying holds no merit.
You tried so hard to cry when Christy Roan was in jail, and that didn't even fucking work, ding dong. Like, it was so fucking funny.
Because a sociopath is literally defined as someone who doesn't feel any empathy for others. So that's what he's saying is just
No,
it's
what
fundamentally
you're
false.
doing is you're pretending to have empathy for the benefit of your viewers.
Yep.
That's different. That's
Yep.
I'm
different
pretending
from
to have
actually
empathy for
having
the benefit
empathy.
of my viewers.
Yes,
I would take it a
yeah,
step
that's
further than that.
what you're doing. If you didn't, you
I would
wouldn't
take it a
be
step further than that.
you wouldn't be filming this and putting it on YouTube if your sentiment was genuine.
Boom.
Oh, I'm
You
fake.
are one of those people. Yes,
I'm
you're
one of those
fake.
people.
You're
I'm fake. Okay.
I can
I'll
ask, but
actually
I don't
well,
have
if
any
you
sway with
finish,
Blue.
if
He's
you
a busy
finish,
guy.
I
Yeah, it
could
does.
go on to say.
Well, yeah, no. So that's the thing. Blue was super busy last month, and we really need to. I'll talk to NCR tomorrow, like, because we both have been so fucking busy that you know, like it happens. Since NCR is here, we should brainstorm about the fanfic about him. Oh my god, that'd be so fucking funny.
What
That
type
would
of
be
person you are.
amazing.
Well, let's just let me
You're
comment
a
on that, and I'll be
violent,
quiet again. And then I'll be quiet
uninformed.
again. I heard you
You're
for
a
a second, so now
violent,
let me take it a step further than that.
uninformed
He said I'm not
ignoramus
fake and I'm
who
disingenuous.
talks
So now
over
let me take it
people.
a step further. I'm going to go with Hobbes' philosophy. Hobbes' philosophy is that
If you want to know something funny, Lisa and Cicero, because I know how much big Blue fans you are, I could do the current voice too. So if that helps out any.
we don't do anything other than
Hobbes
for
is not
ourselves.
law.
And so that's what I'm. Can I finish?
Hobbes
So
is not
I'm gonna-
law.
Can you
I can't
finish? You don't
Matt,
let
yes,
anybody
you do.
else
Yes,
finish.
you
You
fucking do.
shit.
All right, come
See,
on,
this
come
is-
on,
I
come
told
on,
you,
come
Skeptic.
on, come
I mean,
on,
Skeptic,
come
I
on.
told you, Skeptic. What would happen
Yeah.
is it would become
All
a
right,
mob scene
okay,
if you put
yeah,
more than one person on.
let's
No,
let
you
Tony.
just don't
Hold
understand
on,
the rules
hold
of
on.
order. That's
Let's-
the problem.
You have the
You're too
screaming
busy
liberal in the
feeling
background.
like that child that's been
He's
put
so
in
Okay.
time
mad that I
out
said
for
Well, how
I'd put
about
him on the
this,
ground.
instead
guys?
of focusing on having a decent conversation and not talking over people, so that way you can pretend that you're right about everything. That's all it is. And Chili, hey, can you speak into the mic? I can barely hear you. Can you speak
I'm
into
sorry.
your mic, sir?
Okay.
Please speak into
There.
your mic, sir.
Okay.
Chili,
So now
Chili,
let
I
me take
can't
it a
hear
step
you.
further.
Can
Hold
you
on,
speak into
go
your mic,
ahead,
sir?
go ahead, go ahead. Hold
Chili
on,
said
wait a
I
minute.
was disingenuous.
Guys,
I want
guys,
to take
come
it a
on.
step further. I want to say
did
that
not say
everything that
that.
I'm going to give you credit for what you said. I'm going to give you validation.
Someone curse
I didn't
NCR.
say you were disingenuous.
I could never
You
ever
did
curse
though. You
my
said
boy.
everything I do is for
Absolutely
the camera.
not. Nope, no
Never
fucking way.
used that word.
Okay, what'd you say then?
I said you were a lying, mendacious sociopath.
I'm a lying, mendacious sociopath. So I already discredited what he said about a
I love how
sociopath. A
Skeptic just
sociopath
throws it
can't
up there.
feel
He's like,
empathy.
fuck it, we're just
What
gonna
I
have some
will say
fun.
where he is correct, where you are correct, is everything that we do according to Hobbes' philosophy on humanity, we do for ourselves.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
so the reason why I'm such an activist and I'm so outspoken about this is because it's already happened to me once. So when I go and I help other people and I
You don't
shine
help
light on their
anybody.
cases, I'm doing that literally for myself. And that's true. He's right. I've admitted that since I started talking on June 20th, 2021. Everything that I do is for me. Because I don't want to
it
be abused
fulfills
by
your
cops, and if it happens
narcissistic
to
need for
you, it can
attention.
happen to me.
This is why
So
you
I
keep
step
on
up for you
talking
because
so
I have
long.
the charisma and the voice to be able to
No, you
articulate
don't
properly.
step up for you because you have the charisma. You're a narcissist.
Oh, he does. He
You
has
just
full,
love having a
no,
camera
and that's
pointed
fine.
at you
No,
while
that's
you
absolutely
talk.
fine.
That's what you love.
Yeah, no, like
That's why you're in
there
this.
is no rush at all. Like I just knew you had a better, like he'll answer mine, but it'd probably take longer, and you are more known. So like no, and like everything's cool. Yeah, that's fine.
And there's no higher purpose. That's exactly what you're in here for. Just admit it. Just admit that you're
I'm
up
with
here
you, dude.
lying
You got
about
me.
your expertise
Okay.
to gullible fools who pay you money.
Now, before, okay, so I want to tell you guys something. This does.
Jared, don't you fucking ever do that. That is fucked up. That is so mean. That is so fucking mean. Don't do that. Oh my
I
god.
feel like we're
But
turning
there was
this
no
into
question there. There was no debate there. He just told me he told me I'm a lying, mendacious sociopath.
Okay, go ahead.
No, that was-
Let me
But there
hold
was no
on.
my
debate.
point.
There was no
Let me-
discussion
let
about the social
me-
contract,
let
the rule
me-
of law, Terry
how about
versus
this?
Ohio. There was no nothing. There was
No,
no
you and I
discussion
had
about
that-
anything.
we-
He
you and
literally
I
just
had
cut me down
talk.
for 5 minutes, and I listened, and then I retorted to his cut downs. Are we gonna
Chili.
talk about the social contract or the rule of law? Or you're just
Aw.
gonna keep on rambling like a
No,
stupid
he
idiot?
is missed. He
Let
is
me ask Tony, would you
absolutely
like to
missed.
have this
I mean,
conversation
by
right
the way,
now or
brother,
not?
no, not the best shirt to wear
Sure,
when you
we
come
can-
on. And
Jared, although I do kind of want to see what NCR would look like dressed up like Batman. Man, should I? No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna
We
do
can
it.
go
Okay.
on for a little,
Fucker,
we can
don't-
go a
don't-
little bit, but the
Don't
social
try to get me to
contract,
do that.
the social contract
That's
is
just mean.
this.
Clean
The
yourself
social
up.
contract is this.
Hold on, Tony. Before you start, Chili, listen.
No, I
I'm gonna
started off with
hold
the
on. No,
insults.
I know.
You just
Hold
started
on,
insulting
hold on. Listen. I'm gonna let him have say what he has to say, and I'm gonna let
He
you
just hasn't said
completely.
anything of valid. There's nothing valid
Right.
here. It's all
So
insults.
listen, we're just agreed that you're going to have a conversation with him about the social contract and Terry versus Ohio.
But he's
okay?
not talking about that. He came on and just started
Because
calling me a
Jared,
he
that's
just
fucked up.
agreed.
That's
Listen,
so
he just
fucked
agreed
up.
to have that conversation because you said he
What's the
wasn't
matter with you, dude?
addressing
What are you
that.
so mad about?
Listen,
Hold on. He came at me.
you're
Let me
not
ask you a
addressing
mad
it
about
now.
anything.
Hold on, Tony. Hold
What are
on.
you so mad
You're
about,
not
bro?
addressing.
What are you
Hold
so
on.
mad about?
Now,
I'm
hold
not
on,
mad about
Chili.
anything.
Chili,
I'm not
listen.
You
mad
started
about
off calling me a
anything.
sociopath.
Chili,
You
you're
are a
deflecting
sociopath.
now, and instead
you
of
are.
having this
It's
When you bring
conversation.
on clowns
You
like this
admitted
and
it.
really start insulting me, it makes me want to leave. It's
So
like,
you-
and I
but-
had a nice conversation.
Yeah, we
didn't
did,
agree on
we
much,
did.
But we still didn't start with that.
No, you're right. No, hold on. You just
silly.
said, hold on, Chili. You just said to and just a moment ago, you said he's not prepared to talk about the social contract in Terry versus Ohio. I stopped you there and said, Tony, aside from the insults, are you prepared to have this conversation? Because that was your contention. You said he just came on and insulted me and didn't want to have that.
Talk about
So
the policing system
then,
and the social
okay,
contract and the rule
so
of law. Or
then-
you gonna talk about me being a narcissist and a
Then comment.
mendacious
Remember,
liar.
hey, do you remember in your court date when the judge told you where comments like that are not necessary? Well, that's what she was saying. Comments like that do not keep the
I don't
conversation
want to
moving
be
forward.
admonished, but when I
So-
had some
God
creep
damn it,
come
now
on
I'm
here
just thinking
No,
about
he's not a
fucking
creep. He's a
names.
PhD. Tony,
I don't
look,
give a shit if he's a PhD. I know
I
doctors,
know you don't.
scientists, cops, all of them who are pricks. This guy's one of those.
You
If
are
you
a
have anything to
prick,
say of valid, we can have a
Chili.
debate, or you just blah blah blah. Say something of
Go ahead,
merit.
Tony.
Well-
Let him speak, though, Chili. Let him speak. Go ahead, Tony.
Ask a question or bring up a
Normally-
point we can debate.
Chili, let him speak. Go ahead, Tony.
I'm waiting.
Where is my?
Are you done?
Go ahead, Tony. Go
Can
ahead,
you
Tony.
sort of
Go ahead,
give-
Tony.
give some signal?
Tony, go
Okay.
ahead.
So the social contract relies on everybody in the entirety of society. We as a society, we appoint officials whose job it is to enforce the law and whose job it is to interpret the law and whose job it is to write and make laws. And we appoint them even though we ourselves aren't necessarily expert in these processes. But you are assuming that you have the
Just a little thing, Jared. I may or may not be doing that right now.
right to unilaterally disregard what those appointed officials have done. You do not have that right, and
Go ahead,
society does not give it.
Go ahead, address that point.
So thank you for making a point. Appreciate that.
Address
so
the
now
point, Chili.
Let me go further. So I brought it up earlier, but Mr. Skeptic didn't reply to it. So you're right. I don't think that anybody should be appointed to a government position that's in charge of our constitutional rights for life, appointed by the Chamber of Commerce. Don't think that should happen. And we appointed senators until the year 1913, where we then voted in the 17th Amendment for senators in 1913. The reason why we did that, I told you, is because of the Lochner era, Mr. PhD. So then how come it is we went against the founding documentation to elect senators in 1913? Why did we do that? We did that because it was a tyrannical state based on big business getting all the benefits and the little man dying. And that's
Chat
what we're
GPT is being a little pricky about it right now because, Batman, but hopefully it doesn't.
Anyway,
so no, I don't. No, I'm not done talking, sir. So now I don't agree with appointed people.
Is
I don't
Alana
think
in the
anybody in
fanfic?
government should be appointed, especially for life. Do you disagree with that?
No, not particularly. Well,
okay, so you agree with me. Nobody should be appointed for life.
I do agree that people should be appointed, but I don't think that people should be appointed for life.
How well is that working out, that appointment thing? Considering that if you go back to the 115 different Supreme Court justices, each one of their rulings every 60 to 120 years is overruled because they're tyrannical. So then why should we appoint people if it's not working out?
Citation needed.
What's that?
Citation needed.
Citation
he wants
needed.
to know where you're getting that information.
If you're going to make that argument,
I'm going by the 17th Amendment in 1913. That's what I'm going by.
If you've got no business, if you're going to invoke that argument that every legal precedent gets turned every 60 years, then you've got no right appealing to the Constitution, because the Constitution was written many hundreds of years ago. You can therefore argue that the entire Constitution is completely outdated and should be abandoned. Now you're clearly not doing it.
That's illogical.
You're just unhappy. You're just unhappy. You're just unhappy with the interpretation of the legal system by fully trained experts. But that's tough because the rest of us are happy with those interpretations.
Go ahead, Chili.
Okay, so what he said is that, in case you guys didn't hear, he said that I'm unhappy with the interpretation of the Constitution by appointed monarchs. I agree with him, yes. And what we've seen, if you study every Supreme Court justice throughout the history of time, as I have done, you'll find is that their rulings are overturned every 60 to 120 years, meaning that the people who passed Dred Scott in 1857, just 1954, 1896, we started to change the Dred Scott holding because those were tyrannical holdings by racist men. And so what we're seeing through the history of time is we passed the 17th Amendment in 1913 to elect senators because it wasn't working out for the people. So we changed the constitutionality of appointing senators. So I agree with him somewhat.
Shit, what the fuck just happened there?
What I'm trying to get the point across here is that unless we elect the Supreme Court and put them on a rotation for 9 years, every 3 years, 3 new justices coming in, we're not going to be able to respect the Supreme Court. And the history of time has shown us, Supreme Court ruling after Supreme Court ruling, they've ruled against the people, against our constitutional rights. They work for big business and big money. And the Chamber of Commerce and the Heritage Foundation are currently the people who are putting forth the Supreme Court nominees. Nobody picked out Neil Gorsuch and Brett Kavanaugh. They were put forward by the Heritage Foundation and by the Chamber of Commerce. John Roberts is the #1 corporatist in America. And so it's not working out for the people, just like the senators worked for the Lochner era from 1897 until 1913 when senators were elected. You see,
so
I don't expect...
he has all this stuff like memorized, but he doesn't understand what any of it actually fucking means. Not at all. Like nothing at all.
To Brit to understand our history, and that's why I don't really have a lot of respect for having a conversation with Brit when it comes to our Constitution. He should stick to his own pond, as far as I'm concerned.
He's not a Brit. He's from Australia. That would be a Brit. That would be a Brit.
I didn't know. The most tyrannical country in the world is Australian, and now we have an Australian on here telling me that I should be willing to fall under the thumb of people appointed. Sorry, we're not going to agree.
All right, Tony, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
Obviously, we're not going to agree, but you singularly failed to accurately represent or interpret my point because you suggested that I was in favor of monarchs, whereas the term monarch never appeared in my utterances. So
okay, make your point better then. I'll listen.
You derived that. I didn't use the word monarch and you used monarch. That's just you making shit up. That's just you lying.
You're
lying about
you
what
are
I said.
lying, Chili.
You remember when I said that you're a liar
He
and
did
a
not say
sociopath.
monarchs, just so
You
you know.
remember
I put that
that?
word in
You're
his mouth,
just
and I shouldn't
proving
have
me
done
right. You're just proving me right. Well done, you.
I'm proving him right.
I
So
say
what
stuff
he
and
did
you
say,
go
so
and
that
prove me right.
I want to represent you properly because I don't want to misrepresent you. What he said is that I
All
don't
right,
respect
so
the opinions Supreme Court justices of appointed
this
persons. That's what he said. I agree with him. I
hold
don't
on.
respect.
This is the image that Gemini came up with for NCR. That is so weird. I can kind of see it, but still, I'm going to work on it.
Respect the opinions of appointed persons for life. I think when you appoint someone for
Which
life,
is
that gives them
unfortunate
absolute
because
power.
the
And as
rest
we
of
know,
society
absolute
does.
power corrupts
You have
absolutely.
to accept. You have to accept society's judgment over your own.
Yeah,
You
isn't that
don't
part
get
of the
to
social contract?
Not appointed men.
That you are
Chili.
suddenly the
Yeah, I
only
know, it is
person in the
weird,
world
isn't
who
it?
can interpret law, which is what you're doing, and
When-
it's wrong. It's you are.
Can-
and this is the height of hypocrisy. You're not going to accept what the majority of society has
I have a bad
No, not the-
accepting
idea.
as the appropriate
hold on.
interpretation
You
of
said
law.
don't rip it.
You're substituting your own because you want to be a monarch, which is why you introduced the
Shit, where's my
concept of
picture?
monarchy.
Okay. So skeptic,
go ahead.
you don't need to
Go
interrupt.
ahead.
So listen. So Tony, what you just said is that I want to be the only person who interprets law, when I just said that I think we should break the Supreme Court up into 6 districts and elect those 9 people in those 6 different districts. So I didn't say put
Yes,
Chile in
which is an
charge of
idiotic suggestion.
constitutional.
Which
Tony,
is
I didn't
prima
interrupt you. I let
facie
you
an
talk.
idiotic suggestion.
Tony,
It's
Tony,
Go ahead,
prima
Chili.
facie an idiotic suggestion.
Should be
It's
Flamingo
prima
Man.
facie an
Yeah,
idiotic
sit
suggestion.
there.
The reason is imagine Donald Trump. Donald Trump would certainly get a judgeship, right? If he
Holy fucking shit. So I asked it to make NCR look like a woman. Wow. NCR is kind of hot. Isn't that a little interesting? Should save this.
ran to be a Supreme Court judge.
Oh, I wonder if
people
I
would
can.
elect him
Oh, I
to
got
be
an
a
idea. I
judgeship.
got an idea.
So it is
I got an
idiotic
idea.
to
Trump or against
suggest
Trump?
that the people who
He's against.
I don't care, right? I mean,
Oh,
I don't
I just
like
assumed
Trump.
Why
he
would
was
you
That
bring up
doesn't mean
Trump's
I
name?
don't
You
like the
invoke Trump's
Democrats.
name because
But
Trump.
that
What
doesn't
I
mean
call
I don't
Trump,
like.
just so you know,
That means I like Democrats either. But I don't.
he
Yes,
just
I
wants to go
know.
on and on.
Which is why you should be
I know.
horrified
I
by the
know. I
concept.
know.
Is why you should be horrified by the concept.
Holy fucking shit. Y'all want to see some fucking nightmare fuel? I prompted it to make NCR look like the Joker. Holy shit. You see this shit? Wow. That is fucking crazy. All right, back to
that
the
Donald
shit
Trump
show.
will win a judgeship. If your suggestion is implemented,
That was
Donald
dope.
Trump will be on the Supreme Court, which would be a catastrophic outcome for the United States. You need appropriately qualified individuals. I'm not against the suggestion of there being an election,
Cicero,
but
don't
it
you
should
fucking
be
dare.
among suitably qualified and
Maybe the
suitably
chick one.
capable individuals. You can't just elect anybody, right?
okay. Well, Tony, towards the end here, you started making a little bit of sense. But I don't know why you.
Tony does
Yeah,
that.
Because
it's amazing what happens when you let
Jared,
people
what?
speak.
okay, well, Tony,
All right.
now let me talk. I listened for a minute there. Let me talk back. So when you invoke Trump's name, I call Trump dividing line. That's my name for him. I call Trump dividing line. That's his name.
Okay.
His name's not Donald Trump. Donald Trump's
No,
name
his
is
name
dividing
is
line.
actually that,
Because
Chili.
if I bring up Donald
Not
Trump in
everybody
my
has to
talks,
go
the
by
room
what you
splits in
fucking
half.
think or say.
So when he invoked Trump's name, he cuts the room in half. Just like that idiot, modern warrior, or whatever his name is, the Indian guy who greets his fans by saying, "Hello, colonizers." Right there, you lost half the audience. So
No,
that's
because
what
that
Tony
shit's
was doing
funny
there.
if
So,
you do it
Tony,
right.
when you bring up Trump's name and then say
Oh,
Trump can be appointed to the Supreme Court, you're
no.
right. I don't agree with anybody being appointed to a government position for life. and you at the end of your
No.
blurb,
No, he would be
also
elected.
agree.
No. That is, I know for a fact that's not my boy, but damn, Jared, I can't even show that on stream.
If it was an open election, Trump would be elected to the Supreme Court if he ran.
If he ran,
right?
Oh, I
you
saw
have
it,
to be
Jared.
nominated
If
first.
he ran for the position, well, of course somebody's going to nominate him. 40% of the
Okay, but
the
then the
American
people
public
vote on the
for
top
them.
9
Because
justices of the 6 different districts. That's
Yes,
my
and he's
idea.
It's a
clearly
big guy with a goatee and a Sailor Moon outfit. Let's just put it like that.
going to be one of those.
Shit, now you got
Right?
me.
He's
But then
clearly
his
going to
voice
be
will
I kind of want to. Okay,
one of the
I'm going to
most
do
drown
one
out
of
by the other 8
me
people because every year
just to show
the
I'm not an
justices are up for
asshole.
impeachment, according to my philosophy here. This is hypothetical. I'm
It
talking
Good
doesn't
for
matter.
your
if
fucking
he's
philosophy,
not
asshole.
qualified. He's not qualified for the position.
Then he would
It's
be
like
voted out by the
saying
people after
it's
he
like saying that the head doctor at a government that the head surgeon at a government-run hospital should be elected. It's bullshit, right? You need a qualified person. You need
PhD
somebody
Tony
who
is fucking
understands
correct.
law.
He is
You need
100%
somebody who
correct.
understands the rule of law. You need somebody who hasn't been demonstrated to be a criminal. You need somebody who isn't known to be corrupt. You need
Okay.
somebody
I agree
who
with you.
isn't known to be insane,
Hold on.
right?
Tony and I are
So there has to be selection criteria other than just being popular with people.
I
right?
agree.
There has
Tony,
to be
I agree with
some
everything you
filter.
just said. I agree with every
Right.
word you
Yes.
said.
Oh, I cannot believe I'm
There,
doing
there
this.
are a lot
But
of things that you say, like there being
So
an independent
there's-
police, an independent. I just want to point out something where I agree with you.
this is what AI says for me. I put in a picture of myself and I prompted it. I put, please make this man into a woman. And this is what we get. Yep, I really did. Kind of hot. Kind of hot. Just saying. I'm kind of hot. No, Lisa, yeah, that has been my argument the whole time when it comes to like electing a Supreme Court. Yeah, it's just it would turn into politics then. You need that kind of that's not beholden to like their donors and all that shit. Fuck you, Mr. Thomas.
Okay, you said something earlier about there being a third party
Lisa? Never mind.
organization.
I mean, it's basically, Lisa, you gotta think though, it's basically what the driving force behind fucking season 1 and 2 of Loki was. He was turned on by himself.
That oversees police discipline, right? You threw that out there in one of
Uh,
that would be an
Jared,
important
I have
reform.
heard the
That would be
broken
a
chair
valuable reform. That would make everything a lot better, I think, if such an organization were to exist, and if there were standardized rules for law enforcement officers
Cicero is one
and
for the
training
fact.
for them that were federal standards.
Okay,
So that
all right.
individual
You fucking sent me a
jurisdictions
picture,
couldn't sort of
Cicero. I'm doing
skirt
it.
around and enforce racist policies on the sly.
I'm on it.
That's a good suggestion. There is a lot in what you say that is valuable, right? It's not
but
all,
it's
not
bad because
everything
it's for
you
me
say
because
is
I'm a
bad.
Mendoza's narcissist.
Hey,
No,
Chili.
Your
Shit, I gotta save the picture first.
narcissism extends when you go to the point of saying, for instance, you magically know why Terry versus you magically asserted a link between Terry versus Ohio and the Malcolm X or the
Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah.
Martin Luther
So
King
okay, Tony. Then
Terry
I just
Ohio,
Tony. I want to retort here
Terry
now,
versus
so I
Ohio.
don't want to talk over you, but I'm
All
going to
right.
talk
Y'all
because
fuckers
you've
keep
been
asking
speaking for a
for
long
it, so
time.
I'm
So
just
let
gonna
me
keep
speak.
doing it.
So number one,
I need to
Tony
finish.
just said,
While we're
Tony,
on
we
Terry
both can't
versus
talk.
Ohio,
Hold on.
There's a-
Let Tony finish.
There
Oh
is-
my fucking god. Oh my god. All right. DG. Cicero, are you ready for this shit? Y'all are fucking welcome. Y'all are welcome. Oh my god. That is wow. Oh shit, I look like Matt.
I'll give you
I
full.
need to
And ladies and gentlemen, you do not get this type of entertainment anywhere else. Please hit the like, please hit the subscribe. If you're feeling generous, please hit the Cash App or the PayPal that is in the pinned comment below. And as always, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Losers Club. Oh, that is amazing.
and it's brief.
Story
Terry
of my
versus
life.
Ohio occurred in 1962.
DG, you were looking at your future.
Right?
Let me
That-
respond to
the
what you said
incident-
first about the
That
court.
case occurred in
Hold
1962.
on.
Oh, you have a
not in
brother called
19-
Matt. That's pretty fucking funny.
Okay,
Jesus
go
Christ,
ahead.
Tony. Do you
Go
want me to
ahead.
respond to what you said or not?
Yes,
I can't
go ahead,
respond
Chili.
to 40 things.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Chili.
So
Don't be a
number
dick,
one,
Chili.
what
How
Tony
about
said
that, you fucking
is that if we
prick?
implemented a new system for SCOTUS, that there should be qualifications that would have to be benchmarks for you to be nominated to the Supreme Court. I agree with Tony 100%.
Sathale, you're awesome.
100%. You wouldn't just be able to appoint anybody you wanted, which is the
Sathale,
way
me
it is
and you
now.
are gonna play.
Right now, Biden can
We're gonna
appoint
play
me
some
to the
VR
Supreme
together.
Court.
I guarantee you.
He can appoint you, and that's not right. You should have to take a series of tests to understand if you understand the actual constitutionality of law.
true.
That
and then
is
let me
weird,
finish. And then the
Cicero.
second thing
That is
Tony
very
said
weird.
was
But those are
that
kind of common names.
we should make sure. I'm sorry. And then he's. Give me 1 second, Tony.
Oh, Mr. Thomas, I would kill for some tacos right now.
And then as we went down the line, he started to say about Terry versus Ohio that what'd you say again, Tony?
Yes,
What'd you say?
please.
I can't remember.
Hook a brother
You gave
up.
me so much
Not
information. I
connected
wanted to respond, but I
with it.
lost it.
Okay, so Sathale, you can plug it in and like you can get a long ass cord and plug it in and do it. There's battery packs for it. And what I do sometimes, like if I don't have it hooked up to the computer, because you can do that, I have a portable charger, just a normal USB type charger, whatever, like if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you need to charge your phone, and you can just plug into that and it'll use off of that. It works really fucking well.
It's not connected. The assertion that it's connected to Martin Luther King is false.
Okay,
because
so then
the
what he
events
said was
underlying
that I
Terry versus
asserted the
Ohio
idea.
occurred-
You think, but Sathale, if you like poker and stuff, there's a game, I think it's now Vegas All-Stars or Superstars. You got the additional battery? Yeah.
But in
Let me
1962.
look for a second.
Okay. I heard you, Tony. So then he
Because
said
I
I
have the app,
inserted the
obviously.
idea that Terry versus Ohio is associated with Martin Luther King Jr.'s death. Now, I did a 3-part series called Overturn Terry on my YouTube page, which you should watch, which the first guy who came on here didn't know anything about Terry versus Ohio, just started blah, blah, blah. So now I didn't insert that.
Yeah, okay.
It's a fact. The day after.
It's Poker Stars Vegas Infinite. It is fucking awesome. I play it. It is so good.
After MLK Jr. was
I got
assassinated,
DMs from
there was a
people.
private meeting at the White House
Oh,
between
Matt, that is
Earl
so
Warren and
fucking
Lyndon Baines
good.
Johnson. With the thousands and thousands of people who are going to see
That
this,
is so good.
what I'd like
What do we
someone
got
to
for
do
here?
is tell me where those presidential tapes are. Because every meeting with every president throughout
Jared,
history,
you
since
kinda
the
look
recorder
familiar.
was available, starting
No,
off
I'm
with
not
the
gonna
first
do that to
recorder
you
where it
right
had
now.
the big eight-track spin, they record every single meeting at the White House that the president has with anybody.
That's
Anything
not true.
spoken as soon as we had a microphone was recorded. So there is a tape of the meeting between Lyndon Baines
No,
Johnson
there's not.
and Earl Warren. Have
No,
you heard
there's
that
not.
tape, Tony?
I don't think that what you're asserting is true, because
It
it
is
came
true.
as a great
I don't care
shock
if you think it
during
is.
the-
I know
Oh,
it
like-
is.
during the
Sathale, you can go and just sit down at the frickin' Texas Hold'em and everything and just Matt, I will show yours. Matt decided to make NCR Flamingo Woman. And I'm just saying, you could deep throat easily. Just saying. I need to get like a third monitor.
I know what the truth is.
I like
during the
Jared. That is fucking
during
awesome,
the
dude.
Watergate investigations, it would have helped very much if had they been aware of the recordings that were taking place in the White House, but it wasn't.
They did have
released
tapes
that
at
there
the
were
White House. That's the whole point of Watergate.
Yes, which was that system was inserted by Nixon.
You literally just made my point.
And nobody
No,
knew that it was
he
there.
didn't, Chili.
And but it was
No, but they
inserted by
did.
Nixon.
And what happened? Let me
it was
just
inserted
show you
by
what he did.
Nixon. Nixon. Do you know where Nixon was?
Yeah.
You know, it's
No,
it's
DG, not at all.
You're talking about Johnson. You're
But what
talking
happened to the
about
tapes?
Johnson. Nixon inserted the system. Nixon put
So
that
there was no
recording
tape for
system in
Johnson?
there.
There was no tape? There was no recording?
No.
Oh my God, no.
No.
Okay. Maybe he's right.
You're also
Maybe he's right.
wrong. You're also wrong
right.
as a matter of law. You're wrong about it as a matter of law about the appointment of judges to the Supreme Court. Biden nominates those nominations have to be ratified by the Senate, right? So Biden just doesn't put forward a nominee, and it is
Biden doesn't put forward anybody. The Chamber of Commerce does.
That's not true at all, you dumb.
Well, whoever puts it forward.
That's not true. Don't give him a fucking itch.
My Australian friend, I hate to correct you here, but throughout the history of time, big business, big power has put forth the nominations for the Supreme Court, and they're rubber stamped by Congress.
That's not fucking true at all. Chili, they're not. That's not true. That's not true. People like presidents and such are given like lists like, okay, this is high end, like judges and everything we think would be a good fit. That would be good Supreme Court nominations, whatever. And they go through it, vet them, and then send it off for confirmation if they like that. Chili, they don't rubber stamp it. We've seen it over and over and over. The contentious hearings for Supreme Court nominees. They don't rubber stamp it, you fucking moron. That's why politics should not be in place when it comes to the Supreme Court. But you want that because you want the fucking power. That's all this is. I understand, Cethale. I understand.
Then get voted on by the Senate, which is voted for by the people.
And who does the Senate work for? Who does the Senate work for?
Us.
Who does the Senate
That's
work
his
for?
point. Therefore, by
Who does the
proxy,
Senate work for?
therefore by proxy, we're the one putting in the Supreme Court justices because we're the one who put the people who vote for them in. It's our vote that puts those people in.
Yes.
They're the ones that
Nice
vote.
Interpretation. Sorry, hate to tell you this, but since 2010, since Citizens United versus Federal Election Commission, big business and big commerce has put forth the senators.
That has nothing to do. No, Chili. No. That has nothing to do with that. No. People run. They get the money and they run. Now they can have backers and everything, but that doesn't mean they are fully controlled by that. I hate this fucking argument. It's always that left versus right, Democrat versus Republican, no matter what. People are involved, but they're not beholden to those people. Now, if you piss them off, you might not get the money for re-election, but it doesn't matter if you do a good job. Chili, that's why the Supreme Court does not need to be fucking nominated. I mean, not nominated, but elected. That is stupid because we have seen the bullshit that is going on through politics. You don't want that added for the people who decide if something is constitutional or not. It's dumb. You think it's bad now, and I know I have my people in here, left, right, Democrat, Republican, centrist, what have you. We all have our issues. Why is the text on your screen so fuzzy? It's the playback. It's how I paused and everything. Damn it, you fucking Cethale, you asshole. I was on a good roll there. No, but like, we think politics are bad now. What happens if that happens to the fucking Supreme Court? Next thing you know, every, 9 years or whatever Chili wants, everything's going to be fucking changed around again. It's stupid. He doesn't know what he's fucking talking about.
Federal Republic or Democratic Republic,
really?
which is why I'm going to change it with a new third party.
So you have a difficulty.
Yeah, it's just the playback's
staying
fail.
on one point. What do you say about reforming electoral law, and
I mean, am I
particularly
wrong,
Citizens
people?
versus United, which clearly
I don't think I am.
is a pathway to corrupt government, right? So clearly Citizens versus United is a bad decision, and clearly it leads to corruption of the electoral
Tony,
process and the government process.
from the narcissist, we agree.
Yeah, we agree on a lot. We just don't agree on elements of reality. Like
we
Martin
agree on a
Luther-
lot.
but
I'm just a horrible person.
Oh my God, he
No,
cannot
you're just
fucking
a delusional person,
I
not a
love how
horrible
fucking
person.
Oh, come
a
on,
skeptic
skeptic.
is
Don't
like,
throw-
fuck
don't
this
throw
noise. I'm
aside.
coming
No,
in.
that's what I
You're
know.
a
You're
bootlicker.
right.
So how's
I
that?
am a
You like
bootlicker.
that? You like to
Slurp,
lick the
slurp,
boot the
slurp,
cops. How about
slurp,
that?
slurp.
Should we
Yeah,
keep
I'm
this
such a
evolved
but-
into
but-
it until we
listen,
hang up
hold
on each
on.
other?
You know what? Coming from Chile, I'll wear that as a fucking badge of honor.
Come on. It's come on, Chili, have fun. Listen. I do want to address. Hold on. I want to address one thing that's actually semi-serious. I did get a notification that one of your mods over in your live chat is threatening to dox me and SWAT me. Now it's been
and listen. I'm talking to. Wait a minute. Listen, you guys, do not attack this man, please. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm asking you. Don't go to his page and harass him. Leave him the hell alone. Don't bother
Chili,
the
you
beta
tell
male
your
who came
people
on
what
here.
to
Don't
do
bother
all
Tony.
the fucking
Don't
time.
bother the guy with the beard. Let's be able to have talks without you filling their comments full of garbage. Listen,
I
I
don't
challenge
mind
that
that.
guy to a cage match.
And yet, he fucking does it. He does it. This moron right here does it.
Legal arena because he started screaming at me and calling me names. I shouldn't have said it, but he just started like a triggered little liberal, and so that's why I told him
he stayed
I'm
at a
cage.
Holiday Inn.
Do not
That's
harass
fucking
these
funny.
people, please.
Chili,
Leave them alone.
I don't mind them coming and leaving comments. That's fine with me. It's just the doxing and the swatting part.
Leave them alone.
Yeah, doxing and swatting is not cool. I would never approve of
Leave them
anybody
alone,
on my
dude.
side
Let's,
doing that.
Let's be able to talk. The reason,
right.
let me finish. The reason why I challenged that guy to a cage match earlier is because when he came in screaming and yelling, he came in with that heat. When people come in heat, screaming and yelling, they're beta males. So when I tell them I can hold them down and keep them down, then it really triggers them. And that's what happened to that guy. That's why he couldn't calm down, because he knew it's true. Because he's a beta male.
All you're doing
so
is gaslighting.
now I just did it because he came in triggered, so I triggered him more. That was the point of why I did it. But I don't want you guys harassing these people. If you would please not do that.
I actually have a question that I want to ask you.
Is this the beta male?
I actually need,
Yes.
Oh my God.
Well, can you answer it without?
Is this the beta male
hold
chiming
on.
in again? Because I don't think you're
Everybody, be quiet. Tony
if this
has
is
to
the
leave.
beta male, I don't think he's going to be able to do it.
Listen, Tony
I'll
has
listen
to
to
leave.
the beta male if you can actually
Listen,
formulate
guys,
a question and have
everybody,
the point of debate.
hold on. Listen, Tony has to leave, so let me let him out of here. Tony,
Tony,
say
are you
your
a
goodbyes.
communist?
What
Tony,
the
are you a
fuck
communist?
is... Oh my God.
Are you for communism or socialism?
Well, I think that there are some markets that do need to be socialized because they don't work under private markets. But that's different from saying that all markets are dysfunctional. There are only some markets that need to be socialized. For instance, money, law enforcement.
So
I'm with you.
it's...
I'm with you on some points that there should
I
be
don't
some
know. I will
socialized
work
system,
on that, and I
but
will
I'm not for
figure
a
out what the hell's
socialistic
going on.
economy.
No. And there's a distinction. So I just want to make that distinction.
There's a big
You're
difference,
exactly
you guys,
right.
between a socialistic economy and socialistic.
Oh, damn. Juggernaut Jared Reed sent me one of himself as a female, and yeah. Smash. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Good on you.
Let me.
Apparatuses within government.
Okay, let me let
Chili-
Tony get out of
Chili-
here. Go ahead, Tony.
Okay.
Thanks for
having
coming,
me
Tony.
on, team. I hope I
Sorry you called me those
Um,
names, dude.
thank
Wish
you
we
for
could
the
have just talked better than
discussion,
this.
Chili, shut the fuck up.
Well,
Wish you didn't have those judgments
I
on
think
me.
that I think you have some valuable ideas, but you need to sort of carve them out from some of the more out there ideas. I don't think that it's
So you thought you'd
necessarily
get there
right.
by calling me horrific names and calling me a narcissist
you would
off the
just
bat?
shut
You thought
the
that'd
fuck
help
Well, I
up.
think
calling me
that
those names?
based on some of the behavior that I've seen from you, it
my
didn't
behavior?
seem reasonable.
You
Yes,
mean
Chili,
stuff on
let
video?
him
That's my
fucking
behavior?
talk.
Yes,
So,
that's
so,
your
so
behavior.
what you see on video when cops are accosting me, that's my behavior all the time.
Accosting
No.
you? What the
That's
fuck
how
are
I
you
act
talking
every
about?
day.
That's no,
And
no.
let me touch
so
on another
the-
thing. You know, a sociopath is someone who feels no empathy. You think I feel no empathy?
I think you feel limited amounts of empathy. I certainly don't don't think you
Oh,
feel
so
empathy.
you
for
think I'm
people.
Hopefully
literally a
this is better,
sociopath where I
Satale.
feel no empathy? No. You. By the way,
I had it on
sociopath
auto,
goes
so it
zero.
was going up and down,
That's
up and
the
down, up and
clinical
down. My bad.
definition of a
I think
sociopath.
you'll
They
find
cannot
that
feel empathy.
I think you'll find that sociopathy is in fact a spectrum, and that
Chili, we know you don't feel nothing, and we sure as shit know that every woman that you're with definitely doesn't feel anything.
there are degrees of sociopathy and there are degrees of functionality.
Listen, I have studied every single pathies that there are. Sociopathy is very clear, along with sociopathy, that you cannot feel empathy. It's not possible. I can hurt you, and I don't care.
I think you will find
kick.
that, like a lot of things, your simplistic analysis is not accurate. But
oh, like a lot of
I
things,
need
my
to go.
simplistic analysis. Okay, Tony, nice to meet you. Take off later.
Bye.
Tony, love you, man. Take care.
Later, dude. We're done.
All right, so
I'd have been like,
now
dude, you don't
I'm going to
fucking
leave it up to
control
you, Chili. Would you like to
The
continue
chat
this on, or do you want
replay
to call it a
fuzzy.
night right
Yeah,
here? I know Kick's
there's
still
not
here,
a
and
lot
he'd
that I
like
can
to
do
add.
about that
the
right now. I'm
triggered beta
sorry.
male is not going to be able to have a conversation. And
Well,
then the
I don't
bearded guy,
know.
he just,
I don't
Well, you
know.
brought
I don't
people
know.
on,
He's
they just
here.
want to insult me, and they want to be
I
the
know.
guy that cut me down and told me how it was. When
That's-
the truth
When you're
is, when
done-
it gets down to it, you can't really discredit me because I've already said I don't have a formal education. I say it all the time. People email me every day and say, "No, Chili, you are smart." I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I've just dedicated myself to understanding the foundation
Hey,
of law.
what did I tell you? What did I tell you in the
No, you're
look?
pretty
Hold on. What
much
did I tell you
fucking
in our
special
first
ed.
email when I first sent you?
Thank
I said,
you,
look, I
Satale.
don't
I
dislike you.
really
Dude,
I
just
said,
so you know, in
I
our
think
first
you're.
email,
I think.
I really liked you a lot from our first email. I appreciate the nice things you said.
Yeah, I said you're well spoken. I think you're animated, which means you're gonna have a position here on YouTube to make this type of content. Even though I 100% fundamentally disagree with your actions, it's not we can disagree with each other's actions, and I can still
Just
be
get that
subjective.
boot out of your mouth, and we'll get along better.
Hey man, that boot tastes good. You know, boot gets me
I
from
bet
point
it
A to
does.
point
How's
B.
that cop stick?
I ain't doing that, but yeah, whatever, dude. But anyway, look, yeah, right, exactly. GIF makers,
If the
those
beta
of you
male
out
has an
there.
actual question, we can have the actual question.
USA,
Well, hold on,
good
hold on.
to see you. Welcome back. I hope you're having a great evening. Welcome back to the Losers Club. And it's about that time where I do a little shilling again. I think I'm going to go with the creepy voice again because that just really fucks with Cicero and it's fun. Please hit the like. Please hit the subscribe. Share this to everybody. If you're feeling generous, the Cash App and PayPal are in the pinned comments. But as always, thank you and welcome to the Losers Club. Thank you, creepy voice. I appreciate you.
It's about a topic, but
How about this? How about this? How about this? Why don't we? Oh, we do have an
The filter
additional
isn't working.
person that's
Fuck.
joined. Just a good friend of mine. He's not any legal expert or anything like that. Just to let you know, he's here. Brainy Beaver, how you doing tonight, bro?
I'll work on it.
Hey, buddy.
Okay.
Brainy,
Can't
good to
hear
see
you.
you.
Brainy Beaver.
Can't hear you,
Brainy's
bro.
Radio
Brainy's a
voice,
cool dude,
yes.
man. I love Brainy.
Thank you.
Brainy's pretty damn awesome. But Brainy, we cannot hear you, and I do not have you muted. I
You know
normally mute
what's
you,
really
but
funny, and just while he gets his mic fixed, what's really funny is Skeptic. So we talk, and what a lot of people
Oh,
are
God,
really
here we go
shocked
with
to
the
find
fucking
out is how
spur game.
conservative I am. They're very shocked to hear how conservative, deeply
Right.
conservative I am. And so when I
Yeah, no, you're definitely not a conservative at all, dude. Yeah, you're really not.
throw up the facts that most of the laws that
Lux,
ruined
bro,
our
how
country
you
were
doing?
based on race. A lot
I
of
hope
my
you're
own
having a great
people
night. Welcome
who
to the
follow
Losers
along
Club.
and
Good to
subscribe
have you
this
here.
channel, they get really mad at me and say, "Why are you saying it's racist?" Because the laws in our country, a lot of them were based on racism and then authoritarianism and then mandates.
Do I really?
So
I appreciate
that's
that,
what we're
Cicero.
and power and money.
All right.
People think that marijuana was criminalized over racism. It wasn't. Marijuana was
No,
criminalized
not at all.
when
Didn't think
Harry
that at
Anslinger
all.
wanted to make sure that the hemp industry wouldn't compete with plastic, the fossil fuels, or the plastic or newspaper industry. So
that'd be an interesting conversation to have. But let me introduce
Well,
Brainy
that's true.
Brainy, how you doing tonight?
I love how Brainy has the
I'm doing
Guitar
good.
Hero guitar
I've heard
back
what he's saying
here,
too. I don't know what the validity of it
and
is.
I literally
it is,
have
but I know
one
that that's
like
a
next to me.
widespread Snopes thing. I think probably.
What is Snopes?
Snopes is
Snopes
that
is a
like
fact-checking
that
thing,
website where
dum-dum.
they like
No, but what are you saying? What are you saying?
fact-check
It's been
things?
snoped.
I'm saying I don't have any. I don't personally know. I can't vouch for the actual thing. I've heard what you're talking about, and I've even spouted it
talking
at
about
one
cannabis?
point. So whether or not it's talking about the cannabis thing with the like DuPont was fairly involved. That's why they went around the world, for instance, and got all the different countries of the world to make
Oh,
cannabis
it's in his
illegal. It
background
wasn't because
right
they
You're
felt
there.
so
talking about-
greatly for. Yeah, it
What
wasn't
was it
because
called back
America
then? It
felt
was
so
called what?
so. I don't remember. I'm Canadian, but
The League of
it wasn't because
Nations. And
America
who
felt so
criminalized
fantastic
marijuana?
about. Yeah, but if I could just say, I mean, to support you, it wasn't necessarily that they wanted all of us to be free of the evils of marijuana. It's because it would compete with the cotton industry, and America was the #1 country in cotton. That is
All right.
actually
And
historically
plastics
factual.
and newspaper and fossil fuels.
Now
and
that
DuPont was also
Rainy-
made chemicals for cotton cleaning. So
Okay, so now that we've gotten through all that,
DG, have you never ever heard of a fucking Guitar Hero? Yeah, if you feel like donating to DJ, please do, because he needs to purchase a 24-pack. I could not put down a 24-pack of White Castle. Fuck that.
everybody's gotten their wits about them. I would like
Yeah,
to.
I'm with you on
Mr.
that.
Mr. DeCastro asked the question. He
Lux.
said, "Kick, make a point that he can
Holy
respond to."
shit,
So I'm going to
Cicero.
turn the floor over
You're
to
not
Kick.
wrong.
Kick, I'm going to ask that you make a point,
Kinda-
and not insult too
handsome
much.
man there,
Opinion, we can
Cicero.
debate.
Yeah, opinion and debate, that's fine. But I want to
Sure.
allow Kick to make a fully fledged
I won't
opinion
interrupt
or
him.
statement,
He didn't
and then
come
I'll
in and
give
call me
you an.
names. Go ahead, Kick. I'll listen.
Go ahead, Kick. Floor is all yours.
Well, this is good.
Thank
This is
you.
fucking good.
DeCastro, why is it that the commissions that you
So Cicero sent me this. This is her as a dude with short hair. You look like you could be like the brother of Chip Gaines. You know, from Fixer Upper, which is one of my favorite shows of all time. I really like that. That's pretty damn funny.
have requested for research for this debate?
Jarrett, you can still buy them. You can buy ones for your PC. Fuck, I got one that I play all the time. I do a thing in Discord where it's like my own radio station. So I'm playing all the songs on the Guitar Hero thing, but I, act like it's a radio station. It's really fun. Well, thank you, Lux. I really appreciate that. The amount of Goat Boy pizza, love, mom, long time, jumping to the lake stuff from his hand. Yeah, I can understand that. I appreciate that. No, I can understand like some of that stuff being out of control. I'm with you on that. Like stuff kind of needs to be chilled the fuck out over there. Wow, dude looks like he sits down when he pees. Nope, won't be able to play it. You can get like a crappy laptop and play it on there. It's a fucking blast. I have over 500 songs. It's called Clone Hero. Yeah, I have it on PC. It's called Clone Hero, and there's a rabid fan base that are making songs every fucking day. Yeah, Lux, I'm with you.
Are all so old and only generally stem from the state of New York. How does that fit into your narrative for the Terry versus Ohio Supreme Court decision?
The thing is,
I
the
could,
price.
I could hear you so well. A
I
minute
think
ago,
I
and then
got
you asked
my
the question, you
guitar,
went so quiet. Can you
and
just
it's
say
a
it one more time?
wireless one. I think I got
Sure.
it for like 50
Why
bucks.
is it that all of these commissions,
mic?
at least 3 out of I am in the
You have
mic. If I
SingStar?
was in the
That's-
mic
Sorry, sir, I
any
just can't
further,
hear you.
I'd be the mic.
Okay, I'm gonna put you guys on some shit. Okay, literally, Clone Hero is the PC modded version of Guitar Hero and Rock Band. So it has all the stuff for it, all the songs. It like has for guitars, bass, rhythm. The drums, the vocals, and the keyboard stuff. It's fuck. Lux, I was a very, very, very good DDR player. I mean, me and my friends went to the mall when it was open every weekend and played DDR and fucking Soul Calibur 2 and all that shit.
ER.
Now, could I play Dance Dance Revolution now? Fuck no. That shit would kill.
Then you'd
So-
be like skeptic.
Oh yeah, I'd be all up in it. Now,
I'd be all
the
up in it,
commissions that
giggity.
you have provided for discussion tonight, 3 of them are just solely out of the state of New York. What is your
I liked
cross-referencing
Daikin Kai.
for how they affect the
Lux.
Supreme Court ruling of Terry v. Ohio?
So number
So
one,
Dale, I
sir,
don't.
there's only been 4
It's been a
commissions in the
while
history of
since I've
America that were
checked in
funded
with
and had
Kick to see if he
years-long studies.
does. I
And so
don't know off the top
I
of my
sent you
head.
3 of those commissions. And just so you know, the Wickersham Commission is like reading 4 or 5 Bibles, so you can't read it all. But
Yes, you
what
can.
you take when you look at the cities of America, whether it be New York or LA, what happens in New York, LA spreads east or spreads west, and the cities determine
That's
things, and then
not true.
they set the precedent, and then other people follow those, whether that be in music, policing, industry, you name it. You know, now people are doing recordings and making plastic and video, and you name it. There's manufacturing going on in Missouri now. There's all what happens on the East Coast and West Coast always travels. And
West
so when
Side.
you have these gigantic police departments and you find out that there's corruption all through them, well, if you have a giant police department, and by the way, there's 12 years of study on policing, and there'll never be another police commission. Never. The police won't allow it. And so if you actually, now, did you just ask the question
God, this
without
is such a
knowing
dumb
the
answer.
content? Do you know the content of those commissions?
Yeah, that's
I
fair,
read
DG.
through these commissions. I spend time
Okay, so
looking at
then
them as
you
part
you
of
know
my
about
education.
police working as narcotics dealers. Did you read that section of the Mullen?
I read multiple sections. The one where it talks about how the police were being handled by the organized crime families during the time of Prohibition. I read the report where it talked about how they dealt with the drugs, and I believe that one was around the mid 90s. I want to say 94 commission, where the drugs came through. And a lot of these commissions appear to relate to police corruption, which predominantly sticks with New York. And so what I'm wondering is, when I look at the full information on the Supreme Court when it comes to Terry v. Ohio, where in there do these commissions have a relationship to that Supreme Court ruling? Because
So
I do not
Oh,
see
did
a
he really?
referential bit of
Matt?
data.
No shit.
I never
Yeah,
compared
I
the
don't fucking blame
Terry
him.
versus Ohio to police commissions. What I said is the police commissions are a microcosm, just like COVID. You can take a certain amount, a little area of population, and test that area, and then extrapolate that data across America, especially in urban
No,
areas
you
where there's a
can't.
lot of people. And so, if you have the police department in New York doing stuff,
DG,
then you're going to have the similar things
that would
happening in
be a long
Baltimore, Chicago,
conversation.
Houston, Dallas, Los Angeles, St. Louis. There's always going to be similarities in different
That's a
police
logical
departments.
fallacy, Chili.
And
You
so
cannot
you
correlate
can't really
all of
correlate
that.
Terry. Let me finish.
No, you
can't
cannot.
really correlate Terry versus Ohio with the police commissions. What you can say definitively is that from 1928, where the Seabury started, all the way to the Mullen finished in 1994, you have a systematic and systemic and ubiquitous problem in policing with corruption when police are
In New
given
York.
autonomy by August Vollmer in his
In New
1929 book, the police, the professional policing handbook. And so we militarized police in 1929, and Terry v. Ohio doesn't really associate with the police commissions in direct correlation with the Supreme Court. But what it does is it shows us
that is a
that
very
when you
good
give someone
broad generalization
autonomy
of
and
it.
absolute power, and you try to send them to integrity training, that's not going to work. You can't give someone absolute power and then go, you know what? Let's send you to integrity training too. Because let me just say something. I believe, unlike my friend Tony, who called me all these horrific names, I believe I'm one of the most based people that you'll ever meet.
No, you're
but if you
fucking
give
not.
me absolute power
Oh,
over
no,
you,
you're
it's
not.
if I'll
Yeah,
abuse
Cicero,
you, it's
you
when
got
I
that
will
part.
abuse you. And if there's not someone looking over me who, when I have absolute power over you, it is only a matter of time before you are abused by me.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. Chili, there's people over the cops. Weird. They have people looking over them, IA, different things like that, different committees. Police get in trouble when they fuck up, you dumbass.
And I'm a very good person, I like to think anyway, even
No,
though
you're
I'm a
not.
narcissist and a mendacious liar. So
No,
those things.
you're a piece
But
of shit.
you can't give
Lying
someone
piece
with
of
a
shit.
gun and a badge absolute power. And then we gave immunity to
Yeah,
judges,
Lisa, that's
prosecutors,
a
legislators,
very
and
good
cops.
point.
The 4 different levels of people who can get you in trouble were given
no,
immunity.
DG, absolutely. If he ever got into power, he'd abuse the absolute fuck out of it. There's no doubting that. He would 100% abuse the ever-living shit out of it.
Immunity if they violate your right.
Lisa, let's be honest. There's there comes a time when, you know, a woman tries to figure out if she can sit on top of the dryer and turn it on, if it'll do anything.
So what's going to happen from there? You're going to create a tyrannical state where the population of prison is only going to rise expeditiously. And so you're
Chili,
trying
you
to
don't
conflate Terry v.
understand that.
Ohio with the police commissions. The police commissions show that cops are garbage, that they're absolute garbage people.
Like Lisa just
the only people that
no.
sign up to be a cop after you can see all these videos on YouTube are people who want to do that to other people. That's why I have no respect for cops. I would love to have a third-party system for checks and balances where I could respect the men and women who sign up to be pigs, but currently I can't do it because they're
that's not too bad. Yeah,
so
I have a different one
Ohio
than that, but
you're
yeah,
gonna have
that's
a hard
pretty
time doing
much
that. Now, if you want
what
to talk
I
about the
use.
Supreme Court in Terry versus Ohio or racism in Terry versus Ohio, those are more valid conversations. I'll let you talk.
Yeah.
Question for DJ. I'm asking for a friend. Can you play say? Yeah, I got you. Hold on. What's your favorite scary movie? Is that better?
Yeah, let him answer.
Okay,
Go ahead.
You're throwing a lot out there, and a lot of this is very metaphorical.
Or, here you go, Mr. Thomas. I got you on this one. I want to play a game.
Metaphorical in the way that you're approaching
Not
it, and so
metaphorical.
considering that you gave me some predisposed idealist examples that you
I'm an
wanted to use, like
idealist?
with COVID, but I'm not saying you're an idealist. I'm describing the
I'm kinda
metaphors
there.
you used. Now, please let
Yeah,
me finish.
let him answer.
I'm not conflating Terry v. Ohio.
What do you want me to do? Hello there, Sydney. What's your favorite scary movie? Like that? Or do you like more of the Saw thing? Live or die. It's your choice.
To the commissions. That is a lead-in question to the follow-up question. And what you
Or I could do the other one, be like, oh my God, hi guys. How are you? I'm so happy to see you. I love all of you.
did was you took every path that was available instead of the one. So considering that there is no tie-in that you can see aside from
You're
the
welcome, Mr.
absolute
Tom.
baseline dotted line of police
Try Batman.
corruption that you can tie.
I'm Batman. I mean, it's pretty easy. Paw Patrol. I cannot do. You want me to do the Taken speech? No to the Valley Girl. What do you want me to do? Like, hi ho, Kermit the Frog here. Like,
to Terry v. Ohio, which is what appears to be your primary gripe with the government, just based on what I've read in your About section from your YouTube channel, okay, then I would say that when it comes to police corruption, okay, because of these commissions that took place in those locations and the ethics committees, the concepts that they have come up with to handle how police interact with the public, how they interact with each other,
Jared,
to
now
limit the levels of corruption,
hold
to
on.
create internal advisory boards and internal audits for themselves. Do you not find that those commissions actually had positive feedback loops that went throughout the United States to help reduce that level of corruption?
Okay, Jared, I will do like a couple lines from the Taken thing. If you let my daughter go, that will be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
No.
Yes.
And how can you justify that?
I should prank call.
Are you telling me that the police
right?
commission shined a positive light on police?
What is green, long, and smells like Miss Piggy? My finger.
The police commissions provided.
See, y'all don't get that entertainment anywhere else. Y'all need to show your boy some love. Hit the like and subscribe. Hit the Cash App, PayPal. But as always, love having you here. You beautiful losers club.
The police departments a positive learning experience
Ew.
so that way they can reduce levels of corruption, which they can use through those.
I can even do the Skeletor voice too.
Items that they found in the commissions. There's always going to be
I'm
some
not
level of
laughing at you, bro.
positivity that
I'm
you
laughing
can
at your
find
logic.
in
Okay.
something that's negative, right? So in this case, would not the silver lining be that because they expose these levels of corruption, that now these ethic boards and these internal audit teams and these internal investigation teams that exist across America and the police departments, that
I can even do Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget.
because they exist, would you not attribute that as a positive reaction to the commissions?
No, no, because if you actually read them like I did, if you actually read
He
every
did
word,
read
and you
them.
read the
He
footnotes,
knows more than
what
you.
you'll
He was
see
a
is
fucking
that
law
the federal
student,
district
you
judges who ran
douchebag.
those commissions,
I know.
you'll find
hold
it in
on. You
footnotes,
just completely cut off any type of viability
Lisa, yes,
I could
I love
have
Bacon's
by
Kermit.
gaslighting my level of education and what I read in that. So I would like.
I mean, I could mess with Cicero right now by doing the fucking Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget voice. It would screw with her.
To ask you to rephrase what you said instead of, hey, I know you read them, but you didn't read them as good as I did. Let's try and be a little more friendly. I'm not gaslighting you and yelling at you.
No, you're good,
I'm being perfectly polite.
I'm not calling you names.
But I would prefer.
Who wants me to do it?
That you not try to reduce my character with these sideways comments. I'm not doing the same with you right now.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Sure. And you know what? He's just asking me to be respectful, and I can respect that. So that's cool. So now let me just point out something.
Who's
that
Dr.
I'm
Carl
sure that
Cicero?
read.
Have you
So I'm
never
not telling
seen
you anything that you
Inspector
don't know
Gadget?
already.
What the
In
fuck?
the footnotes of those commissions,
You know,
if you really, and I'm sure you read it. So the
Gadget.
people who are watching, if you really read it, it'll say in the footnotes of those commissions that even though people came on the record and admitted who were the bad doers, who the supervisors were, who the lieutenants were, who the commanders were that were leading this tyrannical state of policing that had autonomy and no checks and balances on power, even though it wrote
Obviously,
that
it did
internal
have checks
affairs
and
from the
balances
Knapp
if it had a
Commission to the
commission and
Wickersham
stuff.
to the Mullen Commission, all say that
Oh, you don't
internal
like that,
affairs
huh?
is a joke, right? They're still not going to prosecute any of those people, and they're not going to release the names of any of those people because they don't want to, take a chance on anybody getting hurt. While meanwhile, those
Oh, it was an
police
amazing
hurt, ruined,
show.
murdered, raped, and killed tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people throughout those three different police commissions. And in the Mullen Commission specifically, I wish I had it with me here, but there's lots of footnotes in there where they say
Can you say that take the phone? Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to go down. Okay, just go down. You got this, bitch. Okay, you got this. Take the 405 to Mulholland. I got you. Don't worry.
But they're not going to release the names of these
Oh my
people.
God.
So is it a learning experience? No, because in the very first opening paragraph of the, I'm sorry, I can't remember which page it's on. I used to have it memorized, but on the last chapter, second to last chapter of the Mullen Commission, there's a little blurb that says, now that we have the momentum and the push,
You're welcome,
and we
Lisa.
realize that we need a third-party autonomous organization, are we going to implement these changes or are we going to ignore the study? And that was from the Knapp Commission of 1972, published in the Mullen Commission of 1994, showing.
I mean, if you really want to go there, I can do fucking Gollum. I mean, can you, any of the girls from Clueless, you mean go, as if.
That we still won't put a third party over cops.
Imagine,
so that we can have a
Sam
third party for
Jackson as a
transparency
GPS.
and accountability and justice. And as long as you don't give a third party autonomous agency subpoena.
No, but I would love one to have Morgan Freeman's voice. Can you imagine that? At the next, right. In the next 400 feet, turn right.
Power and arresting power, you're wasting my time, you're wasting your time, because the police boards or the citizen review board will be packed with cops or the wives of cops
My
or the brothers
name
of cops,
is
and
Morgan
it'll just
Freeman.
continue on, and policing
And I have 1,000,000 freckles.
currently sucks. Do you not agree with that? Do you think the police state, prison state is a good thing? Do you think that we're constantly seeing videos of cops murder people because they
Darth
don't
Vader?
investigate them for marijuana and they blow the guy's head off in Arkansas 2 days ago or whatever, how long
Can
ago
I
it was?
do the Darth
So,
Vader voice?
You're gonna
No, Luke. I am your father. I gotta work on that.
try to conflate.
Dude, there's 360 million people in America. People are gonna get their heads blown off. Like, shit happens.
Listen, and I agree with you. This is why I think we do need some form of cop, because there's going to be some people. If you get cancer, bro, you may want to call
Kova,
the
hey, welcome. I am so happy to see you here. Fucking excited. Welcome to the Losers Club. Great Great to see you here. Love having you here.
Settle for
yes, they're having me do voices because I can do voices. DG, what would be amazing? What, the Gollum voice? Yeah, Mr. Thomas, fuck you. Can you do Darth Pooh? No, man, I cannot.
There's going to be people who need to be
bother
killed because they're criminally insane or they just snapped. And so what you're talking about here is you're talking about the police commissions conflating them with the Supreme Court. What I would retort to that is Earl Warren's Supreme Court, after he passed Mapp versus...
Man, somebody better donate for all these fucking impressions. No, I'm just fucking kidding. I love having you guys here. Seriously, the Losers Club, y'all are the best. DJ Gollum saying moist.
Tricks of the habits as they steal it from us. They don't want me to have all the moistness. Them bastards. Call 'em.
Versus Ohio in 1961, which created the exclusionary rule. What that did is when they ransacked Dolores Mapp's... I'm sorry,
You're welcome, Jared.
It was 61.
61.
68 was Terry v. Ohio.
Misa Jar Jar Binks. Misa, so funny. Misa, a little racist. Yeah.
So it was it 60?
Mapp v. Ohio was
No, I'm talking about Mapp versus
Thanks,
Ohio.
That's what I'm saying. Mapp v. Ohio is 61.
Thank you, I appreciate that, sir. So in 61,
look at him just fucking spurting off while I'm over here doing stupid voices because he just drones on and on. But it's so funny because they get into his ass
so they
here
took
shortly.
evidence out of her house and they charged her with obscenity crimes, right, for having porn or whatever. And then because of the police putting so much pressure on Earl Warren, he was the only Supreme Court justice that was ever on the verge of being impeached. He then gave the police a caveat in 1963 with Kerr versus California that
Whisper,
if you go to
good to
someone's
see
house
you.
and you just think there's criminal activity...
How about NCR when he's trying to flirt with a chick? Let me think on his voice for a second.
But you can just knock on the door, announce, and then go bursting into their house. So Earl Warren...
Hello, folks. Nah, damn it. Damn it. I don't know if I can... I would have... Like, I talk to the motherfucker all the time, so I, like, really should have his cadence and everything down, but I don't know. I could do the, hi, folks, when he's sick. Or... Let me tell you about today's sponsor, Cloaked. You ever had that hard time on the internet? Yeah, like that. I can kind of do it.
Acquiesced.
I'll work on it, don't worry.
To allow police to enter your house by a simple knock after he passed Mapp versus Ohio, which fruited the poisonous tree. So then all the cops have to say is, you know what? We knocked first. We knocked first and announced, and that's why we just walk right in based on common law, not substantive law.
Dude,
So,
I love the fact that he's still just
can't really
spurting and they're just laughing their asses off at
I
him.
apologize. You've provided a lot again, so I kind of want to address those things individually if you don't mind.
I read his word salad thing, so I really want to make sure I put a lot of words in there.
It wasn't word salad.
Yeah, I got you.
Triggered by things you say.
Well, you were doing word salad.
Hey, I was working on getting a
dressing
background
for it.
salad to play while you were talking.
Come on, Brainy. Let them have a hold on, Brainy. Let them have a conversation. Let them have the conversation.
I'm looking at the Dollery Mapp decision from 1961, Mapp v. Ohio.
Who's getting into whose
and yes,
ass?
Warren was the justice at that time. Now, Tom Clark, which did the opinion initially, he had the initial authoring of the opinion.
You mean I'm the one who knocks. Navi from Legend of Zelda. Hey!
Had 4 additional justices that were on his side. The 3 that dissented were Frankfurter, Harlan, and Whitaker. Warren, even if he had gone against the majority opinion, which already existed in a
thank
5
you
to
so
3,
so fucking much.
Still would have passed with the
like
5 to 3
literally his
decision.
tip thing
now,
just says
you
voices,
are correct
voices,
in the sense
voices,
that the
voices,
exclusionary
we shall
rule
have.
does exist in this case, and that is primarily
Sabale,
because
thank you so
the
much. It means
warrant
the world
that was
to me. I
being
appreciate
used
you.
was
You
to
did
look
not
for an
have to do that. I was
individual
just
and not
being a
for
smart
the
ass.
material with which they took from her house. So yes,
there was no
improper.
warrant. There was never a warrant.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm waiting for you guys to like throw out weird ones. Like, can you do Christopher Walken or some shit like that?
It was no warrant, right? And so
they never produced a warrant.
I'm getting. I'm sorry, I've got like
I think
12
the
cases.
chat
pulled up
wants
here.
to hear Hulk Hogan.
So
I don't need to
when
look
it
them up.
comes
I already
to
know what it is. There was no warrant.
Okay, and
what you gonna do, brother, when the 24-inch pythons come for you? Oh yeah. Or then you go into a little more gravelly and be like, step into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
that's great.
And just
all right?
lower the register a little bit.
There
Even though
is
I'm
no
a fake
warrant here.
constitutional law scholar. I don't need to look up
Okay.
shit. These guys got their computers open.
I got you for 3
Well, I can't
minutes.
store everything in my
of
head
play
because
time.
I got to
But I
make room
can.
for more important shit.
But I can.
Like my family.
But I
And I
can't.
do this from my
At any
computer.
rate,
So.
But
so
I can. There's a big difference between us.
right. So anyway, even though she was convicted of all this, regardless of whether or not you can memorize this stuff or not, Warren
I
had
know
was
I did.
overturned.
Hulk
had
Hogan
he
then did
not
Randy Savage like
consented,
right after
it
that.
still would have been a 5-4 decision instead of the
Because
6-3.
Hulk
that it
Hogan and Randy Savage are basically the same. You just throw some gravel onto Randy Savage's voice.
was. Now, when it
Like
comes
you
to the
just
questions
deep-throated
about police,
glass.
do I think that the police are doing a pretty good job? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. And the reason why
Oh,
is
get
that
that boot
I
out of
see
your mouth, dude. The
That's
police
fair.
are
see
shitty.
more
Let him finish. Let him
positive-
finish. Let him finish.
Well,
I
I'm not
see
going to listen
He's
to that
still a
garbage.
legend.
Hold on.
I
Let him
see
He
finish.
still
more
needs to have his
positive
name up
police
there in the
interactions
Mount
in the
Rushmore of
communities with which
fucking
I have
all-time
lived
wrestlers. But
and
yeah,
where
I'm
I
with you on that
visit.
one.
Now,
Where do you
there
live?
are bad police. I'm not giving that information to you. You're not that close yet. The bad police do exist. There are bad police interactions.
all
and the
bad.
majority that we see,
There are not
of
all
bad
bad,
police
you dum-dum.
interactions are
Tiger from
created
Thundercats.
bad police.
Oh my god, I have to think of the stupid outtakes that they had. Was it and keep your and it wasn't as British. And keep your blasted oh god damn it. I don't think I can do Tiger. I'll have to work on it though. I'll get back with you.
Interactions by people who
Things that make you
them
stop
while they're
what you're
performing
doing and
another duty
yeah, no
or
shit.
service.
At this
Okay?
point, it's just
Now,
like,
when it
can the
comes
chat
to-
fuck with me enough
when
where I
it
get off
comes to
subject?
the prisons, when it comes to
Lisa,
the
I
prisons,
was always a
well, now
Sting
who's
fan.
name calling?
I said
Now,
beg
come
for
on.
forgiveness. That's disgusting.
Whatever.
You think the citizens
Are you
going to
let me finish
irritate the cops,
answering
or the
all
cops
of your
aren't gonna
questions?
investigate you based on their
Are you
suspicion?
going to let me finish
Chili,
answering all of your
Chili.
I was
questions?
also
You're
a
saying
You have a
Ric
lot to
Flair
say and
opinion
nothing
in.
of substance.
I'll give you an opportunity.
Cicero, wrong. That is wrong.
To respond.
I don't think
Chili.
that
Go
worked
ahead.
well with my mic though.
The
I felt a
final
little
piece that I want to put out there is about the prisons. I'm going to agree with you that we are creating
also
more
a big Ric
college-educated
Flair
prisoners,
fan.
meaning we are creating prisoners who are being educated to become better criminals. So rather than educating them on how not to be criminals, we are creating more criminals. I have written multiple papers to not only my courses, but submitted those same papers to the legislature.
DG, he will never, ever, ever do that. Not quite nasally enough. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Cithale. The problem, DJ, is your ADHD and you have at least one person in the chat. Fuck you, man.
For the state with which I live, where marijuana is not legal, and I want them to legalize it. I don't want
Give us a voice that speaks jive from the 1970s. What the fuck?
to see some
I can't do that.
18-year-old
Jesse Ventura. The only line I could probably do in Jesse Ventura's voice is from Predator, and there's a word in there I cannot say on live stream.
end up in prison for a dime baggie,
And where's
or
boobs?
end up in jail for a dime baggie, and then end up in a gang. I want to see that kid get sent home with maybe a ticket.
Yeah, you're gonna have a blast around here because like this is what we do. We fuck around, make fun of Chili, prove him wrong. Like, because I fucking have this in my brain. I will look this shit up, and we will prove him wrong while making fun of him. The DJ, the Jive Grandma. Let me get the fucking actual quote up,
Or
and I
something
can.
because he didn't have the proper medical
Or how
marijuana
about
license or
mandatory
something.
education?
Okay. I would prefer that as opposed to him going to jail for 30 days, ending up in a gang because he wants to protect himself from somebody else, and then become a worse criminal because now he's got a felony charge for carrying marijuana on him.
Did you see what happened yesterday or the day before? Did you see what
No, I
happened
did
in
not.
Hillsborough or Foxborough, Arkansas?
I did not. I've
days
been
ago?
busy
might have
doing
this.
classwork and doing my
Okay,
real job.
So, did you finish? I want to retort to what you said. I want to let you finish though.
Come on.
Well, I was just answering that last question.
Okay, so now let me retort. Okay, I think you should beg God forgiveness for the garbage you just said. Because number one, the reason why I was
Wow.
arrested 20 times before there was a camera phone is because I instigated
'Cause you're a
problems with police. Is
cocksucker?
that what you're saying? Because I've actually
No, I'm
lived
talking
through.
about
I've
the
been through the
auditors,
dungeon
sir.
20 or 30 times. So
Oh,
I'm
come
gonna answer. It's a
on. Like,
hypothetical
give me.
question. So
Of course it is.
every time I was arrested by cops, it's because they didn't like me, and there was no camera phone to show they were violating my rights, and I have no criminal record. So
Where's the proof
what
of
he's
that?
saying right here is that those piece of shit cops that are, oh, there's my first curse word, forgive me. And I learned by listening to that triggered beta male. I don't want to use bad language; it sounds terrible. So
Whoa, hold
the
on,
20 times I was
Mr.
arrested,
DeCastro.
the 20. Let me
Mr.
finish.
DeCastro, I'm the triggered beta male.
You calm down, dude.
My name is
Dude,
Kick,
thank you.
Mr.
Thank you for
DeCastro.
calming down, dude. I
Well,
appreciate
it's
that.
that
Let
you
me give you
finally
credit for calming
decided to
down.
speak like a decent human being, so I
Thank you,
appreciate
dude.
that, and I give you the
Dude, I
respect
give
at
you
this
credit.
moment for it.
Thank you. I take back what I said about being mean to you, and I apologize for being rude to you.
Okay. I am going to. I will. God damn it. Yes, that was Mrs. Cleaver from Leave It to Beaver. Yeah, I know. God damn it. I will. Whoa. One of my cats are fighting. Nice. Okay. Just hang loose, blood. She gonna catch you up on the rebound on the mid side. I can't get my pitch up that high. Hold on. Just hang loose, blood. She gonna catch you up on the rebound on the mid side. Yeah, I can't get my voice that high. I can do the jive, but I
That's
can't do
good.
the
Now,
fucking
if you can make an
high
amends and
pitch.
keep this going with
Just
us
keep
having a
going.
good conversation, I appreciate it.
Okay,
Oh my God, that's
now
fucking
what
funny.
he's saying though, what his essence of what he just said
I love the
was
fact
that the
that
20 times
Cicero
that I
and
was
DG are
arrested
just
is because I
arguing in chat.
irritated the cops, which is why I resent what he said. Which is
Like,
why
can't
it's
you
not
two
true.
like literally just yell at each
What,
other
what's
across
happening
the
is
house
cops are
like
walking up and
normal?
opening an
you know,
investigation using Terry. And as soon
family?
as you open an investigation on me, a true alpha male, a true dominating male.
Son, you are definitely not dominant. You are not an alpha. Kate showed that very, very well. You are literally a baby back bitch.
What happens to me
I'm invited to the cookout? Oh shit, son.
is I get pissed off.
What would it help to know that I can rap really fast?
Because you're a beta male. You can't open an investigation
Everyone
on
is
me
dead
when I've done
asleep. That's
nothing
fair.
wrong. And then as
And
soon
you
as I
two are
get
up just
triggered because someone's
chuckling at
saying they're
my
going to investigate
dumbass.
me, I have to stay in this
You
area.
guys keep
I then tell them to
derailing
go
me.
pound sand. And then they want to torture me and hit me with sticks and cuff me and electrocute me. And that's what I dealt with before there was a camera.
Oh my
phone.
God, I want to get those new taser gloves and go up and shake Chili's hand.
Because cops are beta males. And that's why they want to try to dominate you or claim dominion over you, like that piece of garbage cop in Tempe who tried to tell me to sit in my driver's seat, and I never did. Told me to sit down, I never did.
See, like, I love having you in here, DG. It is so much fun. But I feel like if I said something really inappropriate to your mom, I would feel bad.
Because I'm not going to do what you tell me to do. You don't get dominion over me because you're a pig. So I disagree with you fundamentally. I do appreciate you calming down. But you saying that people trigger cops and that's why the country's in such disarray, you're completely wrong.
Anubis Kruger. You want me to try to do Doggy Kruger's voice? That's not happening. I cannot do his voice. No, like I can. Like because of my brain, I pick up on lyrics really fucking quick. And so I could do it really quick. I mean, Mr. Thomas would have helped if I said back in the day I had a 94 Fleetwood Cadillac that was lowered with had the white walls lowered, the 2 infinity subs in the back with the cap and the Alpine deck in the front, all leather with the modded interior lights and the boat horn on it. I got pulled and the fucking oh God, what was I about to say? And the tinted windows. And let's put it like this. My credit was also really shitty. I have 3 baby mamas. I mean, I put the Mexican maid from Family Guy in your DM. Oh no, No, she's not here right now. It's okay. Lisa, don't come at me for doing that.
Why our prison system went from a little over 300,000 people in 1968 to 2.5 million people today is because people got worse, or because they created laws to lock people in dungeons that gave police absolute power that you cannot resist them in any way.
Come on, DJ. Everyone
if you
needs a
even
little
shrug your
doggy
shoulders away when it comes.
My whole thing is, Sathale, if you watch that season of Power Rangers and then you watch the Sentai and they actually give an explanation on why his fucking muzzle fits in the way it does. It's fucking crazy.
Trying to grab you, all of a sudden you're resisting arrest. You mean it's not a natural reaction when someone grabs me just to shake my shoulders away? It's a natural reaction. I fought and did MMA and wrestling.
Also,
my
Mr.
whole
Thomas,
life.
my
if
huge
you put
black
your hand
dick.
on me, whether I like it or not, because it's repetition, you touch me, I take your hand off me. It's natural. So the first time I got arrested,
that sounds like self-control issues there, Chili. Weird.
Argument you can make. That's an argument you can make in court, but you're still by legal
you're not
definition.
getting a fair shake in court, skeptic.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
you
that's
are.
Skeptic, you
okay.
just
But
chimed in.
still,
Was that
by
skeptic?
yes, but what I'm saying is, by definition, if you commit a crime, there's a time for you to make
what?
your argument for why you did the crime you
But
did.
I
If you
didn't
say
commit a
Yes,
crime.
do it, Jared. Do it,
in
Jared.
your eyes,
That's the point.
Oh, he spelled out the magic words, ladies and gentlemen.
Moist.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, while Chili says he's an alpha, this is what he really thinks.
Hold you down and fuck you right in the ass.
He wants to fuck me in the ass.
Yeah, I would.
He wants to fuck.
This one time at band camp?
No, he never fucking
Your eyes.
It's just them being suspicious of me, skeptic. You
Well,
can't
you're-
just walk up to me and say,
no. I'm talking about somebody
Skeptic,
touching
let
you.
me finish.
I'm
Let
talking
me-
about
let me
somebody
finish.
touching
You
you.
can interrupt me and jump in a second, but I'm going to finish. Okay.
Okay.
So what
Go ahead.
he's saying is that I'm the problem.
Something
because
no
a
woman
cop
has
walks
ever
up
said
me
to
and
Chili.
says he's
Don't worry, I'm gonna
suspicious of
finish.
me, that if I don't break myself like a bitch and
You are a
comply and get
bitch.
on my knees, then I'm the problem.
You
No,
are.
that's
a
not
bitch.
what he
problem
said,
is
though.
that I
completely
was born
misinterpreted
free.
what I
Yeah,
said.
it's
I
not
am
what he
free,
said, though.
And the idea that I have to get on my knees because you're suspicious of me and you went to some stupid academy and you're a beta male who doesn't have any strength or power, and now I got to get on my knees because you're suspicious of me and I'm bad. Get the
Fraud
hell out of
makes
That is
Chili
so
moist.
Now,
insulting.
hold
But
on.
that's
So
what we call a
condescending
straw
and
man.
Yeah, that's a
That's what
big
we call a
DeCastro,
straw man
hold-
because that wasn't
hold on.
the point he made. Go ahead, Kick. Go ahead.
Yeah,
That is the
hold
point he
on,
made. He
hold on,
said that.
DeCastro.
Oh my
No,
god,
that's not the
somebody
team I made.
somebody put in the comment section, I fought MMA too, but then I put down the Xbox controller and went outside.
Say no,
No.
let's let him say what he said. Did you not say just
Okay.
now that people are the
Most
problem?
of
That's
the-
why the policing has gone so bad.
most
That's what
of
you said,
the-
isn't it?
Most of the
I'm
examples
not
I
even
see
gonna, I'm just going
of
to cover
bad
up what that guy
police.
wrote, and I'm not even going to read it. See my thumb? You can't see it, but the people can see it. I put my thumb. Some guy typed
Oh.
something on the screen. I'm just covering it so I can't read it.
Oh, and I don't think there's anything typed on our
my-
screen.
My
I
statement.
don't know.
Mr.
I saw
Thomas,
some
I
words
agree.
come up.
I was actually thinking more of a line from Full Metal Jacket, but still.
Covered him with my thumb because I'm not going to have that.
Okay, no, it's Brainy Beaver's like little title screen that rotates. Don't worry
It
about
just
that.
says
Go ahead,
ask
Kit.
about the vanilla.
Yeah, it's his little thing.
What,
Go
did
ahead.
does it hurt your
That's his
feelings
thing.
if I write words on the screen?
Brainy, stop. Go
Sorry,
ahead, Kick.
sorry.
Go ahead, Kick.
What did I say? It was going to turn into like this feeding frenzy of wolves trying to gang up on me.
Oh,
I'm not
shut
trying
up.
my
One
best
thing,
on
Fucking
this.
bitch.
chill out, Chili.
Chill out.
Calm down,
Chili.
So
guys.
the
Go ahead,
statement,
Kick.
the statement that I made was that a majority of the examples that I see today in the
I
community
wonder if
where
Dickhead
there
ever
are
put
bad
on when he's
police
going live
interactions
next. That reminds me.
are because there are people
Nope,
who
nothing yet.
provoke the police. I did not say
Oh,
that
so
you
I'm a
yourself provoked the police.
Hold on.
For
Oh
those
my God,
early
Chili, shut
for
the
those
fuck
early arrests
up.
that you had. Okay, I don't know your history with the police,
Patiently
and
waiting.
so
I'm not gonna lie, Matt. I read that so quickly that I thought it said Giggle and Bush. I'm like, what the fuck?
look. I don't have that. I don't know what
Let's
happened
go
in
with what
those
you said,
cases, so
and I'll
I
give you
can't.
I
I
won't
can't
talk forever,
assume.
but let's go
Well,
with
hold
what you
on.
said.
You didn't let me
just said
finish.
that I provoked the police.
You
but
did
did I
not let
break
me
the law?
finish.
Did I break the law though?
Can I do
DeCastro, I
Brian's
can't tell you
voice?
because I wasn't present.
But no, I don't have a criminal record. So if
Can
I've
I do
broken the law, I'd
Brian's
have a criminal
voice?
record. So the 20 times I was arrested
DeCastro,
and I have no criminal record,
I never
provoked
said you
the
had a
police, but should
criminal
I have been
record.
Let's be
arrested and
honest
taken to a
already.
dungeon?
My voice is kind of like
Conversion
Brian.
is
I
a
never
thing.
said you had a criminal record. You're
But
deflecting.
you said I provoked the police, so that I should have been arrested for that?
Who gets arrested 20 times?
I never
I
said
mean, I
that
can
you
also do the.
provoked them.
I've been arrested more
You
than
know.
20 times.
It just
Okay,
seems
well,
a
great. That's
little
not
bit
a badge of
excessive for
courage.
even just like normal people, That's all.
But
Or
No,
the
I
it
never,
I
has
could
to
do
I never
I won't be
mentioned.
Cleveland, and he's
dominated
like,
by another
no,
man because he has a badge on.
no.
I never.
God. I mean, I just get away from most things because I'm nice to the cop.
Yeah.
And
Just
then I
imagine that for a
walk
moment,
away.
Everybody-
that I'm not your bitch. I'm not getting on my knees. I'm not sitting on a curb. I'm not standing over there. I'm a free human being. Unless I display violence to you, leave me the hell alone.
Shut up, Meg.
All right, so Kick, hold on, guys. Listen, we're gonna be wrapping this up fairly shortly, so I want to let Kick finish.
I gotta go.
Chili, are you good? Hold on. Don't leave.
I gotta
just
get
yet.
out of here, guys. It's my parents been waiting for me for 3 hours.
It's absolutely.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Do family
projection.
stuff.
He's such
Wait,
a
but
pussy.
Chili, it was a great to have a conversation with you.
For you guys.
What about P-Dox? Is he here? Is P-Dox in the chat? That'd be fucking dope.
Elmo.
Who could have a conversation. Listen, if you guys want to write some stuff out, I'll be willing to have a conversation.
Yep, he's gonna rage
but
quit
the
again.
idea that people are the problem, and that's why we have 2.5 million people in prison. I'm afraid that the viewing audience can be the judge of that. I don't think that that's true. Okay.
Do you have anything you'd like to say before you get out of here to the
I'll
rest of the people?
I'm an alpha male.
The last word.
Oh no, we're going to keep going just a little bit longer to wrap this up. I'm just giving you an opportunity to leave.
Right. So
and
I'll
tell
just say
people
this
bye.
one more time for my people. Please don't harass Skeptic. Please don't harass them. Please don't harass any of these people. Even if we didn't get along, please leave these people alone.
Oh
Let
yeah,
them live their
P-Dox
lives.
showed his criminal
We are going to
record. Yeah,
disagree. We're not
100%.
going to agree. But please don't harass
Whisper, I see
individual
what you're
people.
doing.
We take on
and
the
I
police
respect
state,
it.
not individual people. Okay, that's my word to my people. Please, I'm asking you nicely.
Van
Okay.
Hohenheimer.
Anything else, Skeptic?
No, man, I'll get you a
don't
copy of
know
all
what
of
that
this.
is
It'll
off the top
have
of my
the
head.
extra parts that are going to be on here, but you feel free to use them or cut them out. But this will be left up on my channel,
Right, Kova?
listed.
It makes
Normally, I unlist
perfect
my
sense,
live streams.
doesn't
I'm
it?
going to leave this one listed, and you'll have full access to use it, as well as anybody that's on the panel right now. You have full access to use it as
Fun fact that Chile will never recognize, and this study has been done. Women make better detectives and fighter pilots.
well.
Can
Chili,
you just
thank you.
download it and transfer it to me, and then I'll post it on my channel?
I'll
too?
do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. Chili, I want to say thank
Listen,
you first.
gentlemen, God bless you all.
Why
Thank you for your time.
So
Hey, do you want me to cut
thanks
off
for
my
coming.
additional conversation after this? What I'm about to have with them, and just give you the
Edward
part
and
where you leave
Alphonse.
and leave it cut there for you.
Leave it. Leave it. Let
Okay,
the audience
not a
see it
problem.
all.
Okay,
Okay.
good deal. Good deal.
All right,
Full,
God bless you
oh,
guys. I
Full
appreciate
Metal
your time. I'm gonna
Alchemist.
get
Yeah,
out of here.
no,
I'll
I
leave- I'm
cannot
gonna stay
fucking
on
do
my
that voice.
audience, and I'll
Nope.
talk to you guys.
All
Later.
right.
Like just like that.
No, they don't, DG. What the fuck are you talking about?
Kick, amazing job, man. Amazing job. I thank you so much for stepping. I really wanted you to be a part of the full conversation because
Women are better at vacuuming
you know,
and
you're
sweeping.
doing law school, and I just wanted to give you that opportunity to step in and really
And making
flex a
sandwiches.
little bit, you know. And you did one hell of a job once you did get in here. So good shit.
Thank
Kick
you.
rocks.
And look, I didn't want to come in here guns a blazing.
And that is where Chili Rage quits once again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be wrapping this up here. I think we've done a lot of good work for today. We've had a lot of fun. We've made fun of this numbnuts. And we've gone for 3 hours. Oh, I would kill for a fucking sandwich right now. I'm not going to lie. That'd be amazing. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Big shout out to Brigby and Satale for for donating. I really appreciate it. Everybody who's subbed lately and hit the like, y'all have been fucking killing it, and I appreciate it so much. Like from the bottom of my heart. Like I've only been doing this for a couple weeks, and we're already almost at 100 subs. Like it means a lot to me. It really does. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Love all y'all. Thank you for being here. And as always, welcome to the Losers Club.
Yeah. Yeah, they called us losers, threw it like a stone. Thought it'd break us down, send us running home. But we just laughed, said, is that your best? Turned it to a patch, and we wore it on our chest. They don't get it, they don't see the game. We ain't chasing clout, we ain't here for fame. We're just calling truth when it don't add up. Yeah, there's life inside the Losers Club. If standing on truth makes us the joke, then strike the match, yeah, we'll take the smoke. We don't fold, we don't bluff, we just link up in the Losers Club. Welcome to the Losers Club, where we stick together when it all gets rough. Yeah, we call it out when it's dressed as truth. Pull the mask back and let the real shine through. Laugh all you want, you say what you want. We don't break, we don't stun. Every lie gets hit when it lines up wrong. That's the code we live in the Losers Club song. In the Losers Club song. Loud with a camera high, try to twist the moment, try to sell a lie, but we're right there watching, frame by frame, pointing at the cracks in the whole charade. No script needed, no act to play, just realize seeing through the gray. And when one speaks up, yeah, we all show love. That's the bond inside the Losers Club. They thought that name would tear us down, but we built a fire from the sound. Turn their jab into our drum. Now it beats for the Losers Club. Welcome to the Losers Club, where we stick together when it all gets rough. Yeah, we call it out when it's dressed as truth.